Hey, yo, how's it going?
It's going good. How about yourself?
Nice to see you again. I'm good. A little stressed out,
That's
but
what's up. That's what's up, Canary X. What? Uh, yeah. So I was saying, you probably should have came in on your Canary X page, so your community would follow you in here.
oh yeah, we're tweeting about it. I'm not in control of the main account, so I won't be able to do that. But
Ah,
I'll be here on my own account, so I'll represent.
yeah, I see. Okay, okay, no problem at all. No problem at all. We're still waiting on these other two projects. I know Schmeckles is down under, right? He's in Australia. He said he would be a little late because it's like 7 a.m. his time. But Rooster Cartel is supposed to be here as well. So from Hadera Block. Uh, they gave me their trivia giveaway questions and everything. So I'm expecting that they'll be here shortly. So let's kick it until then. What's up, Red Eye? What's going on with you, my guy?
Just right here, enjoying the middle of the day off before I go back to work around 5.
Oh, that's fucked up. You got to work split shift. Mm-mm-mm. I hate split shift. That's crazy. Whoever made a split shift, it fucking sucks. Whoever thought of that? Go to work half the day, go home for 4 hours, then go back to work for 4 more hours. Like, fuck out of here. That's that bullshit.
I don't mind it because you get to beat the heat. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be out
Yeah,
there in the heat.
yeah, I guess, right. And shit up here looks like it's about to rain a little bit. Like, this has not been summer weather at all. Just what up, Token Panda? What's going on, my guy?
What's happening?
You guys
How's
are
your day
missing
going?
today, right? My day is going good. Just trying to keep everything in order and take care of all of these things.
Yeah, I'm sure.
What's up with you?
Oh man.
How's the mint
Oh, it's
going?
so good.
How?
It's a celebration. Where it's a good time. It's nice to see it. It's nice to clear some hurdles. It's nice to post the quintessential gift. It's nice to have holders. It's yeah, it's cool. So, middle of the summer,
That
you know.
that is definitely what's up. If you guys don't know, Token Panda is the artist for the Songbird Pride project, right? They were here at the Cross Chain Pub Crawl a couple weeks ago. They are minting today on Songbird. So if you take a look at both Dev8 Canary X's page or Token Panda's page, excuse me, you'll be able to see the Songbird tweet about their live mint and the artwork that is out there. And that is all painted by Token Panda. So, yes, congratulations to you, right? What time did the minting start?
Uh, the whitelist finished. Yeah, thanks so much. Actually, I didn't realize it was still on there. I looked back while I was typing something, but I appreciate that. So it was the whitelist was finished just the other day, and everyone, we have the number one community holder actually in here right now, which is interesting. The SGB Pride minted number one, and I grabbed number two, and then a community member who's here grabbed number three, and today went live. Yeah, just with a pretty
2 hours
pretty
ago.
pretty smooth. It was good.
That's what's up. Congratulations. Congratulations. The artwork is definitely dope. That is for sure.
Yeah, thanks. We're gonna get official quotes back on max resolution print sizes uh, this week. There's always to replicate like the 3 foot by 3 foot, but I got the best. We have the best sort of. I can't find a better fine art photographer, and this couple is just so cool, and they're so old school, and they always take me to school on fine art, photography, and printing, and weighted papers and stuff like this. Um, so he does the capturing, and she does sort of the technical side and the files. And yeah, so the mint is like the file itself is very large, right? Like if you don't have Nitro on Discord,
Yeah, you can't send it.
yeah, yeah. So we're gonna get the resolution max back from them. I trust their final word. I'll download the file right from the marketplace or the image instead of a screenshot or whatever, and send it to them and just get an okay. And then anywhere within a certain range. People should be able to, if you wanted a paper print or like a gallery paper, you could go ahead and do that now. But we'll get the final thing, and then I'll have to do a video, smile for everybody, and walk them around, show them what's going on, because people are crazy, I think I guess it's crazy of me to, I guess, it's just tough to want to like stick your face out in this crazy world here where it's everything. But yeah, we're gonna have to do all that, and should be fun, and that people can see what's going on, and that we got these funds going to the right people to do the right thing, and showing that what we can do with art and the blockchain would be really cool. So all wouldn't be
Yeah,
possible
definitely.
without Canary X. I'll tell you that though.
That's what's up. Congratulations, congratulations. And yeah, you ain't lying. People are weird and crazy, right, on the internet. So
Yeah, the pressure.
yes,
I'm sure. You gotta. I see the having a struggle, or people want to give you a struggle, you know, and it's just that pressure. But the advice I heard from a few people last week to you was pretty on point, But it's hard to do. It's the hardest thing to do when you want to. But you just have to keep focused on what's the most important thing, because all that stuff does is take your energy somewhere else. You literally put food in your body to feed your mind to think about. That doesn't make sense, right? So you just blow
yeah.
past it like you're on a jet ski or something and try to keep going. And, hi hater, bye hater, see you later.
I heard the hell out of that. Um, Geez, I don't know what I is and because of all the stuff that I do, and I tweet like I talk. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm shadow banned for nobody to be in here right now. That's kind of odd, right? I put this. It's been up for over 30 minutes now.
Dev 8 was saying the same thing though. It was like, and I felt it too. It's like Western like crickets. Like, what are you guys alive? Where did everybody go? Y'all okay?
Right. So yeah, if y'all haven't already, if I don't know if I am shadow banned. There's no way to tell, right? The only way you can tell is if your page starts getting low traffic as far as um interaction on your page, right? Like the retweets, the likes, the comments, and people showing up in a space call. That's the only way you could tell if you are kind of shadow banned. And the only way to break out of a shadow band is to have more interaction um, from people. So with that, that means if you haven't already, if you could retweet the room out, and let everybody know that we are about to get this pub crawl underway. We would like to get the pub crawl underway, right? We have one of the projects here already ready to
You know what I
go.
think is also possible too? Like, it's a Canadian holiday, and you assume parrots are out having a good time, right? August long weekend in the middle of the summer. Like, I think that could play a part in it as well, but I don't know.
It's a Canadian holiday.
Yeah,
I
so
did not know.
like parrots have definitely flown the coop, right? Like they they made it aware that they were going to be quiet, and then showed the barbecue and all that good stuff. So I don't I don't doubt that there's quite a few. Like I know X Possum, same thing, and so if they're doing something, maybe their community's quiet. Could be that. I don't know.
Yeah, who
Yeah,
knows?
but last time I was on here, it was 4th of July, and there was no people then either. So,
Yeah, I remember that. That's right. That's right.
oh man, unlucky picking the date. I didn't even know it was a Canadian holiday until you told me today, Token Panda. So
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't know. I didn't know either. Shoot, I barely keep up with American holidays.
yeah, I just have to worry about the Spanish ones, but
I heard that.
they're all different.
I think everything's good different there, though. Maybe, well, from the outside looking in, I'm sure, but I'll take a Spanish holiday.
Yeah, Cinco de Mayo. I know it's Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, but that's
That's a
Mexico, I
Mexican
think, or South
holiday, yeah.
America. Yeah, we don't have that here, or it's not here.
Okay.
We have a bunch of other stuff, like all the Catholic holidays and stuff.
The made up holidays. Y'all got the made up holidays like America does.
Yep, I think everyone does. Every holiday is sort of made up in a way, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sort of.
Gosh, I'm like, I'm like, my energy is. The sun's not shining. It's like gloomy
Oh, you
outside
need a
on
little
this
pick me
summer
up. Is that
day.
what you're saying? You need a little.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
like when it's like I don't do good on gloomy days. Like
mm.
I've never been that person that's like I mean I only like the rainy days, right? For school and stuff, right? Because
You know what would make you feel
kids
awesome?
not to go.
It'd be holding one of those bright and sunny lions. No, I'm just playing, but um, let me turn up this
Yeah,
here
I
for a
was
minute.
looking. I was looking around in my wallet. I was like, I'm like trying to figure out some shit to swing around because I do want to get one because the art is dope. I do like it. So I have been looking at it throughout the morning. Like, what the fuck can I like swing around right here?
You got to get a cub.
Oh wait, is it a random mint or you can pick which ones you want?
Well, I mean, you could scoop one on secondary sales, but they're 1,600 random mint Songbird right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. I mean, shit. I'd rather take my chances random, right?
It's funny that there's so many we haven't seen yet. I wonder, like, it's interesting to see how they like come out. Like, there's projects I've paid like very close attention to, obviously, but it's just interesting when you're, in another level. It's like, oh, this one's out, this one's out. Like, it's kind of funny to see. But
Yeah. And then did you hear the Nifty IO project for the rarity?
man, I'm pretty good with the timings like that, but all of a sudden, like I tuned in and I literally it was like the last word of the day on Nifty, and I was like, shit. And so I
Oh,
I was just gonna
yeah.
rewind it back, but I really wanted to hear them. But I've definitely got into like their website and whatnot.
Yeah, you definitely want to run it back. I mean, it's not, it's not a token project or an NFT project, so they provide a service basically, and they've already run it on, they're already live on Songbird.
I know it looks
And
so good.
yeah, so they provide the service of helping projects with the rarity ranking, right? But projects have to pay for that service, and then your community would be able to use it for free. So that's
Yeah,
how that works.
I
And
definitely think it. Go ahead.
they got the Ripple grant to bring that
Oh, that's what it was.
rarity. They got the Ripple grant to bring that rarity service and what they've built onto the XRP ledger. So
Let's go.
yeah,
I definitely prefer it to like Rarity Sniper or whatever. You know what I mean? Like that, or
well, I'm go ahead.
well, it's just another one that's kind of like that or whatever. And I know that like a few sologenic projects used Rarity Sniper, and I think it comes with Ethereum, right? All cross chain vibes. Um, but it's just trying to pair a rarity rating, from ETH design to, with the solo thing. It works fine, but there's something distasteful about it. And you go on Nifty and I'm like, wow, yay. There's like all these rank cards and stuff. So I don't know.
Oh, see, I've never used a rarity sniper, so I don't know how that works.
Oh, I guess money-minded apes were the first ones to use it, or that I'm not. That's probably not true, but that I interacted with. And it's just the same thing. Like you could even, I've seen a couple that are framed that have like the rarity sniper information on it, and it's the same thing. It's a token ID with the rarity traits given a rank, and it's just like it turns it into more of a very identifiable sort of card where you're like, oh yeah, got rank one at mint 1360, and I got rank one, and there are the traits. So yeah, I don't know. It's definitely cool. But
Yeah.
it seems to be a lot of people using it already.
Well, this one, it will be, specific, I guess. I don't know if it's going to be two different platforms, right? The one for solo and then XRPL, or if it's going to be just on one platform. But the fact that they got the Ripple grant, right? That says something to me.
Yes, when that happens, you should probably pay a little bit more attention.
I mean, Ripple's handing out grants for innovation, right?
And hand them
Yeah,
out.
he didn't get. They didn't get the creator fund. They got the
Oh,
dev grant. So they've built on top of the ledger,
that's
right?
cool.
So it the creator fund is just more like, if somebody has cool NFTs, whatever, right? But the dev grant is bringing innovation to the ledger. So there's the difference there.
Yeah, it will be the standard. I can pretty much see that happening, from at it.
I mean, yeah, when Ripple speaks, why not listen, right?
Well,
Um,
it's their ledger. They decide. It's pretty cool.
right. Good morning, all the way from Japan. Nice to hear you. Nice to see you visiting all the way from Japan, tuning in with us. Appreciate it. Um, well, I want to respect everybody's time, right? We're supposed to have two other projects. I know Schmeckles will be in here a little later because it is morning time for them. He's in Australia, so it's like 7 a.m. And he said he already told me he would be strolling in a bit later, right? Because the calls are known to last a few hours if everybody shows up, right? And we're still waiting to hear. We're still waiting for Canary. I mean, no, Rooster Cartel to get here, right? So we got some people in the room. So if you want to start, Canary X, we can start, or we could just still keep chit chatting away, right? However you want to do it. I'm easy like that, right? I just go with the flow.
Yeah, sure. We can do a little chit chat. I don't know. I made some tweets. So I can tell everyone here as well that everyone who comes and joins in and stays till the end will get 5,000 Canary X each. Anyone that
Oh,
so tweet
sheesh.
it out. Even you too, Cole. You'll get some too. And
Wow. 5,000 canary each.
yeah,
Wow. He's making it rain up in this thing. Well, you
it's
gotta
like 10
stay.
bucks, but
That's what's up.
yeah. Hopefully, I'll get a retweet from the main account as well. I'm waiting for my good friend who is in charge of the Twitter account to do that. So hopefully, some more people from the Canary X community will join in, and we'll fill the room maybe.
All right. What's his name? Rooster Cartel has just DM'd me and said they work construction, they're on a job site still, and I guess it has bad reception. The Twitter spaces won't load for him right now. So he's having connection issues.
All right, it's just us then. What do you want to talk about?
Give me 2 seconds to pull up what you can. Yeah, so how we do it, right, is we just, okay, let's start with educating about the blockchain, right? So let's start there. You're on Songbird and network, so let's start with Songbird Network since it is a cross-chain call and people will come back to listen to it, right?
All
And
right.
these calls are to try to help educate about different chains, right? Because me personally, I'm more well versed on, the XRP Ledger versus any other blockchain. So let's start with a little bit, you don't have, this isn't education on Songbird Network, but give us some, oh, there's the wanker right there. There, we got Schmeckles in the house. So give us some basic knowledge and information on Songbird Network and probably the wallets that are used, right? And also why you chose to take Canary X there versus other blockchain.
All right. So yeah, good questions. Where do I begin? So yeah, Songbird is the Canary network for Flare. It is a ERC20 token. It's a network that is based off of the EVM machine and Ethereum, but it's its own network. It's not a test network. We've been through that. They have a test network. It's called Custom Network, Flare Custom, and there's tokens on that as well, but they have no value. It's just purely a test network. So every time you want to deploy something to Songbird, you can deploy it to Custom first to test it out, make sure it works, and then you put it on Songbird if you want. And the Flare network has been launched as well. It's in surveillance mode, I think they're calling it. So there's no tokens there. It's the network is just live, just to check that it works, everything works, and then it'll start distributing player tokens as well. And a lot of the people from the XRP community have been following this project for a while. Basically, what they try to do is to create more interoperability with cross-chain or bridging through from chain to chain. So what they want is you can put, for example, Bitcoin, wrap them and put them on the Songbird network or the Flare network through something they're calling layer cake. So there's going to be F assets and S assets for Flare and Songbird, which is pretty cool. So the reason why we went building on Songbird is, well, it's very easy to create something there. It's a fun community. Everyone is trying to build something cool. Everyone is trying stuff out. We're
Okay.
currently,
Let me
yeah.
stop you right there. Every
All
here
right.
and there, like you sound a little bit muffled, and we can't make out what you're saying.
All right. That's probably because I'm moving my head around when I'm talking. I'm just trying to stay still. Sorry. You hear me? Is it okay now or?
Yeah, that's way better.
All right. Cool. Right. Sorry. So I'm not going to repeat myself. Probably you heard most of it. So yeah, Songbird is a pretty cool community. There's a lot of cool people here. People are trying to build fun stuff. We were kind of early with the Canary X project. I don't know if it was sort of, they used to call themselves Flare Finance. They're not from Flare, but they call themselves Flare Finance. They were pretty early on creating their token on Songbird. I think we were kind of the first ones, and we felt like this is a good opportunity to try and be early, try to gain some attention from the community, and see if we could create something ourselves. So Canary X started out as an idea to create a rebase token where you will get rewarded by basically just holding it. You don't have to stake it or anything. It's just a token that was thought of as an idea that with the high percentage of transaction costs, you would be incentivized to hold your token because you just have to hold it, and the amount of tokens will grow over time based on how many transactions there are. So that was the main idea from the beginning. And when we announced we were doing the airdrop, we got some attention on Twitter, and it took off, and we ended up having 50,000 people, more or less 48,000, I think, maybe, that participated in the airdrop. So it was a cool thing, and we did not expect that at all. So we went from thinking, let's try this out, see how it goes, to to basically creating a whole ecosystem inside of the Songbird Network. That's what we're trying to do now, or doing. So it just started as a fun thing and ended up being kind of serious. So that's the beginning, at least for Canary X, and why we chose Songbird. And yeah, I don't know. You have any questions, maybe? Too cool?
Okay. I see we got Schmeckles here with his hand up. Go ahead, James.
Thanks for that introduction, and I'm just making sure, am I coming through clear, too cold?
Yes, and you sound like you still need to drink coffee.
I still need to drink coffee 100%. But what I wanted to ask you is on the XRP ledger, when airdrops generally happen to the general public in a way like 50,000, for example, in such a big distribution, there's generally a reaction in the price where you see a massive dip. Is that something that happened? And if you had your chance again to do an airdrop publicly like that, would you do it?
You mean the Canary X airdrop?
So that was the Canary X airdrop. That wasn't your token airdrop. Sorry, did I misunderstand? Sorry, that might be my fault.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, he is Canary X.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry
if
that didn't come through, but yeah, I could answer your question. Don't worry. No, but it's like it was different for us because when we airdropped the token, didn't have any value, but sometimes that happens. Yeah, because let's say on the Xrpl, you do an airdrop based on, let's say, how many XRP you have in your wallet. Like you set up a trust line through the Zoom app, and you want to do an airdrop to all the Xrp holders based on how much they have. That basically, we saw that with XRP price when, initially the snapshot from Flare, and we saw the same thing with Songbird tokens when X5 from Flare Finance was going to be launched. So it's a kind of tricky thing to do when you do an airdrop, and it depends on what you want it to be based on. Some projects now do the airdrops to like a set number, like we did a set number for participators where they maybe we should have done that in a different way. We didn't think of it that hard back then in November, but we did a Telegram bot airdrop where people could register, sign up their address, and then they could refer to friends, and they will get a bonus. So wasn't maybe the best thing to do, but it worked kind of good, and it didn't affect anything because it wasn't based on any holdings. It wasn't based on any price or anything. The token was worth $0, and we didn't move any prices or anything. So we did it in that way, but I know that other projects have airdrop to NFTs, for example, and that also doesn't move any price based on how many tokens you have. Let's say XRP or Songbird or Flare or whatever. So I think that's different. But yeah, it's true that it can affect the price. It depends on how you do it. So I don't know if you felt like that was a good answer.
No, that's perfect. Thank you.
All right. We got table talk. Go ahead. Do you got a question for Canary X? Hello. You gotta unmute your mic.
Okay,
There
can you hear
go.
me?
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Beautiful. Actually, I did not have a question, but you guys, I'm very excited for the project. Really like what you're doing there. And I accidentally put up my hand. So, but anyway, keep up the good work. You're doing a great job.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
All right, perfect. Thank you for that. I'll drop you back down to listener. All right, so if you guys are just now joining the room, Dev8 is is the Canary X token, right? He is the dev. Is that correct? The dev on Canary X?
No, I'm a co-founder, not a developer, and
okay.
it's not Dev8, it's Deviate.
Oh,
So,
Deviate. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Deviate is the co-founder of Canary X Token. He just got done explaining a little basic information about the Songbird Network, right? Because
Yeah.
this is a cross-chain call, so it is about the education. So we just got done with that, right? The Songbird basic information. Did you go over the wallets that are used for Songbird?
I can do that. Yeah, it's the wallets are either MetaMask, and you have to set up you have to import the network. You can check the player's website how to do that, and also you can use Bifrost or Decent as well as wallets for Songbird. And in Bifrost, I think in Decent as well, you can delegate your tokens to an FTSO provider, which then you lend them the voting power for the network, and they will reward you back with Songbird tokens for delegating. So that's basically the main functionality of staking your Songbird tokens from your wallet. Mainly, I do that from Bifrost. I haven't done it from Decent, but I think you can do that as well. But Bifrost works really well with that. If you have some Songbird in your wallet, make sure you delegate it so you get more Songbird every Saturday.
All right. So that was the network and the wallets that we went over. Now, let's get into the project. What is Canary X doing on the Songbird Network?
All right. So what we're doing right now is we have two ongoing projects. One is finished. This is the main token, Canary X Token, which I explained a little bit from the beginning, but it's basically a rebase token. Every time someone sends a transfer with Canary X or sends Canary X to another wallet, it takes 10%, and 7 of those percent goes back to all the holders of Canary X token, and 3% is burned. So it burns really quick when stuff is happening. People are moving tokens. So we've recently gone from, I think, 620 million max supply to I think close to or right under 600 million. So just in the last 6 months, 20 million tokens have been burned out of the 600 or something max supply. So we wanted to try out and see how that worked, and people have come into the project, and I thought it was a really good idea to or they really like the idea, and they've been trying it out, and it's pretty cool to see how some of these wallets have been growing, doing anything, no staking, no nothing. So and we had an idea to begin with that we wanted to build a DAO, a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization on the Songbird network. So it's Olympus DAO fork that we're going to build on Songbird. It's done, but we need a stable coin on Songbird first before we can put it to life and launch it. And we're still waiting for that. There's going to be an opportunity to build. Too cold.
Oh shit, my bad.
What's going on?
I thought my mic was off. My bad. I was making a drink. Sorry.
Really nice, huh? Can you make one for me as well?
It's just matcha tea. I just put some tea in a water bottle.
Nice. All right. So sorry. Yeah, so we're waiting for the DAO to launch, and we need a stable coin on Songbird, which is probably going to come through the bridging that I talked about before as asset. So for example, USDC or USDT would be able to be bridged onto the Songbird network and can be used as a stable coin because it then keeps its value of $1 even if it's bridged or wrapped on the network. And we can put that into the treasury that is going to back the floor price of the DAO token, and people are going to be able to stake their DAO tokens for more DAO tokens as it's then minted. So they mint DAO tokens with their USDT or USDC, and you can also use your Canary X if you want to, which is going to be the first reserve token on the DAO. And then you are able to stake those tokens. And it's based on the 4.4 game theory, not 3.3, but 4.4 game theory, which is basically telling you that the best solution is if everyone is staking, you get this positive outcome, and if everyone is selling, you get a bad outcome. So everyone staking and bonding is then 4.4, and if everyone is selling, it's 1.1. So you want to keep it as close to 4.4 as possible. And if anyone wants to learn more about 4.4 or 3.3 game theory, it's possible to Google that. It's just a theory based on that theory. Yeah, how do you say? It's a theory based on the success of a DAO, or to see how when everyone is participating in the right way, that is the best it's the best way the DAO can function, and the price doesn't fluctuate or go up and down too much. So yeah, that is what we're building, or we have built. We're just waiting for the stable coin. And we're also building a DEX on the Songbird network. And we also have an NFT project as well. The NFTs you will be able to stake in the DAO to get DAO tokens. And you will also gain an airdrop with DEX tokens. So we're trying to put everything together, and everything can be a part of a small ecosystem with these three tokens and these three solutions that we have for passive income on Songbird. The DEX is gonna be launched in a few weeks. It's gonna be it's gonna have limit orders. It's gonna have charts. It's gonna have farming pools. It's gonna have liquidity pools. It's gonna be a really cool DEX. So it's not just a swap DEX, but it's also more like your regular exchange, but as a DEX. So that's what we're building right now, and yeah, we're having fun with the community. They're really cool. A lot of people have joined the community, and we're really excited to build this little ecosystem of passive income for all of them. So yeah, that's more or less most of it. And maybe people have questions I can answer more thoroughly, maybe.
Okay. Yeah. If anybody has any questions, go ahead, hit the request button. I'll bring you up so you can get your question asked. This is what these space calls are all about, right? Is to be able to ask these projects any and all questions as you you know, you may already be an investor in them, or you have come to learn about it, right? And so this is your opportunity to try to be able to ask, right? I see we got Schmeckles. Go ahead, Schmeckles, and Rooster Cartel. I see you're in the building. If you want to hit the mic request button so I can get you on the mic and get you ready to go. Go ahead, Schmeckles.
Hey again, DV8. All right, so I'm really interested in the deflationary nature of Canary token. Is there is the deflationary element of it, is that dependent on the value of the Canary token, or will it be deflationary at the same rate regardless of the value? And my other question is, I think the Bifrost wallet is something a lot of people on the Xrpl are familiar with. Is it possible to purchase Canary on the Bifrost wallet?
Oh yeah, good questions. So the first thing is how the reflections work on Canary X. I think that was what you're asking about, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, okay. So the deflation mechanism is based on transactions. So every time you send Canary X from one wallet to another, let's say you wanna sell them on an exchange, you will pay 10% fee of the total amount, and so of those 10%, 7% goes back to holders, 3% is burned. So that's the deflationary part. So it's just based on the transactions, basically. So if you want to move your tokens, you will get that transfer fee.
That is 10%. Insane. That is crazy. That is unreal. I'm so interested.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. One thing that is also pretty cool with Canary X, the Canary X token, is that, like I said before, you will be able to use that token to mint the Canary DAO, or it's going to be called the Canary Alpha DAO token on the Alpha DAO. Yeah, the DAO basically. So when you mint the DAO tokens with Canary X, basically those Canary X tokens goes into the treasury, and they will stay there forever. So it's basically a burn, even if they're gonna keep their value, and they're gonna help to keep the floor price of the DAO token up a bit. So in that way, there's going to be a lot of Canary X tokens that is going to disappear from the network as well. Sorry, my dog is barking. So I hope that answered your question.
It did. The second question was around Bifrost. So Bifrost is a wallet that I think a lot of XRPL holders will know about. Is it possible to purchase Canary X through the Bifrost wallet?
You can have Canary X on the Bifrost wallet, but you cannot purchase. I don't think you can purchase any token on Bifrost. Or am I wrong? It's maybe you're thinking about Bitrue, but no, the Bifrost wallet is just a wallet. I don't think there's an exchange there, or am I wrong?
There's the Oracle swap is on there, and you can swap like Songbird for Canary X, I believe.
Yeah, so in the Bifrost, you can connect to a DEX, like for example Oracle swap, and you can do that. Yes, for sure. And you can also buy Canary X on CoinTiger for now as a centralized exchange. And we're gonna try and see if we can get on more centralized exchanges as well, because that reaches more of a wider audience.
Thank you very much. That's awesome. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about too, Cole. So thank you for clarifying that as well.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, no problem. So to me, so what got me into, so for those who don't know, I am an XRP holder, and I've been an XRP holder since 2017. Okay, and I knew nothing about crypto. I did my research there. I'm a very logical person, and upon the research, I researched. There was just like 5 key words that just got me to say, this is where I need to invest, even though I don't know anything about crypto. I won't go down that story. But long story short is, upon investing in XRP, I never moved my my XRP off the exchange, right, until last summer, right? And last summer is when I learned, I think it was right before the summer, is when I learned really about wallets, right? Hot wallets, cold wallets, exchanges, and all of that. That's when I started really like getting into crypto and the technology. Not even the technology. I didn't start with the technology, right? Because what got me moving my crypto, my XRP around, was chasing shit coins, okay? And I say that to say this. My first shit coin I chased was SafeMoon, okay? And SafeMoon, upon hearing that, you know, a transaction fee of 10%, I didn't know this about SafeCoin when I started moving shit around, right? And that kind of took a lot of people by surprise, because I was in a stock Discord, and they had a crypto channel, and then that's where all the crypto people were talking. So that's what it sounds like to me when you say transaction of 10%, right? So is that like coming off of a SafeMoon type of idea, or like because I'm trying it's for me, like if I wanted to send some coins to OC right here, I'm going to be charged 10% to send it to him, and I'm not even trying to sell it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a good question. So basically, this is not some sort of SafeMoon wannabe project. We know that 10% can be quite high for the transaction, but it's still, since we gave the Canary X token a use case to be a reserve token as well, we have around, I think at the most there was only 80 million Canary X out of the 600 and something million that was on an exchange. People are keeping it in their wallet, and they're waiting for the chance to use it to mint the DAO token, and it incentivize people to keep it. And while they're keeping it, they gain as they're staking the token. So the idea was that people were gonna buy the token or get the token through the airdrop first, but then after that buy the token and keep it in their wallet and don't move it around or even sell it, just keeping it as a passive income investment. And then they will be able to mint the DAO token, which then will have basically almost 0% transaction fee. There's not going to be a transaction fee on that token. So
okay,
it's sort of a way to get people into the ecosystem at first, and they can do whatever they want with the tokens. sell it or send it to someone, or but there's going to be a way for them to use the tokens that they receive to be participants in the DAO in the future.
Okay, first let me apologize, right? Because I guess I wasn't trying to call Canary X a shit coin, right?
No.
I was just explaining my journey, right? Because everybody, a lot of people in the crypto space, you know, if you're not in the Safe Moon army, consider Safe Moon a shit coin, right? And that was what, and I appreciate that time that I spent doing that, right? Because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be where I am right now, as far as learning as much as I have, and picking up on all this information that I've come across. Because I just held my XRP, right, and didn't pay no attention to it, because to me it was just a long-term investment, right? And so I really didn't dive into what crypto was like really about, and you know, where we are today with it, right? So yeah, I apologize if it came out like that. I know sometimes my delivery can be fucked up, but
no worry about it. But I didn't take it that way either. I just wanted to clarify, because there are some similarities, but then again, for Safe Moon, it's just, I don't know about, I bought like $200 of Safe Moon and it went to zero and whatever. It's it was a shit coin. Yeah, it's true.
All right, so you know what I'm talking about when I'm like, okay, I kind of see the similarity here. 10% transaction fee, this, that. Okay, so, and then off of that, when you say that it's these coins, Canary X can be minted for the DAO coin, will there be a so when we go to mint, is there that 10% transaction fee to do that, or is that waived, or is that considered a transaction, or how is that looked upon?
That's considered a transaction from the wallet into the DAO treasury. So that's considered a transaction, yes. And you get the DAO tokens based off of everything that you transact minus the 10% for the transaction fee. So yeah, that's true. But basically, I think if you had Canary X and up until from the launch up until now, you've probably made that 10% already, because the reflections have been kind of crazy. So it's sort of like a waiting game. You just want to see if you can keep them in your wallet for as long as possible before you do any transactions with them or trade them, or whatever you want to do. If you want to sell them or buy them on an exchange, however, there's no transaction fee. So if you go and buy them on CoinTiger, you can buy Canary X with USDT, and that does not have a transaction fee. And you can send those Canary X tokens to your Bifrost wallet, for example, and there's no transaction fee in that transaction either. So it's just from a self-custody wallet and to maybe a DEX, or send them back to CoinTiger to sell them, then you have the 10% transaction fee. But the other examples, you don't have that. So yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Token Panda, go ahead. I see you got your hand up.
Okay, actually, I've got a question, and it's so if I'm holding CNYX and people decide to sell it, and I'm receiving my 7% reflections, and then I'm earning value from other people moving it around as I'm a holder, and then we get to the DAO mint, and I think I might have missed this part, I'm not sure, but so that transaction fee, not fee, but the same, when we go to mint the DAO token, that 7%, I might have missed that part. Do you get that reciprocated in value of the DAO tokens now that, so is that like reflection pool moved into the value of the DAO tokens you have? Thanks.
No, they don't go into the transaction. When you send your tokens to the DAO to mint DAO tokens, you don't get the 10% doesn't go into the DAO as well. They go back to the Canary X holders, and 3% of that is burned. So 3% burns, 7% goes back to reflection as reflections to holders. If you keep the Canary.
Okay, so CNYX still continues to roll on after the DAO token is available. It still does what it does, and it still has it's okay. I see. Thanks.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, good question, Token Panda. Anybody else got any questions? If you cannot get to the mic and you can type, you can use that text box, in the right-hand corner and type in your question there, or you can DM me and I'll read your question over the air and get your question answered.
I can maybe mention something about the airdrop from about the DEX token as well.
Yeah, and this is what we're here for. We're trying to learn it all.
Cool. So the DEX token is going to be airdropped to Canary X holders. It's going to be airdropped to the Canary X NFT holders, which is going to be, there's going to be a higher percentage that goes to the NFT holders. So having an NFT would be more beneficial than having Canary X, but a lot of people are still keeping their Canary X from the airdrop. So it's sort of a way to reward the investors in the project for buying the NFTs. And also, everyone that has a Songbird wallet will get a small amount of the DEX token as well. This is not announced, but I'm announcing it today. So congratulations, everyone. No, I'm just kidding. So everyone is getting, all these people that have these tokens, or Songbird is going to get the DEX token, which is going to be the native token on the DEX for transactions, etc. It's going to have a low transaction fee. It's not going to be 10%. Basically, it's going to be for free, but yeah.
Nice. Go ahead, Schmeckles.
So just to confirm, there's 3 tokens, is that right? So there's the DEX token, the Canary token, and the DAO token. And then, sorry,
Correct.
can you just refresh on? Oh, so that's correct. All right. And can you refresh on how it's related to NFTs?
So we have the NFTs, and the NFTs will be stakeable in the DAO, which is also going to mint you're going to be able to mint DAO tokens through the DAO with the NFT.
So there's 4 products then, 3 tokens and NFTs, all within the same project. All right. Wow. Okay. That's massive.
Everything is sort of connected. So, and everything will give you a passive income in some way. And that's maybe the key word for everything that we try to do. So yeah, that's it. I hope that answered your question.
Okay.
No, yeah,
and then,
perfect.
Okay, and then since we're on NFTs, have you guys made the collection already? Like, how big is that NFT collection going to be? Have you guys figured out the minting price when you launch and all of that?
Oh yeah, it's launched already. It's been out for about 3 months. It's 6,500 Songbird tokens for the NFTs, and you will be able to pick between 7 types. That is going to be, it's an animated video, so it's an animation NFT. But there's only 7 different of them. But the main idea is to have the utility from it, not the art. But it's a cool video. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's on the website. You can go mint it there. And
oh yeah, I think I have. It's that robot, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna yes. So it's already for sale. We're burning. There was 7,000 of them, at around 1,000 of each, but one had a little bit less because if you have all 7 different types, you will have a booster percentage in the DAO minting as well. So it's getting one of each is more beneficial for staking later. And every month we burn around 10% of the NFTs. So we don't want to keep them keep them on sale for a long time. So we try to lower the supply. But yeah, basically.
Okay.
That's the idea.
Okay. Does anybody else have any questions for Canary X? And if not, he sent out a tweet. You want to go over that tweet you sent out and the giveaway that you're sponsoring here today?
Yeah, so we're gonna have some trivia later. Tuchel is gonna take care of that, I think. And everyone who's participating and staying here for the whole thing is gonna you can DM me later with your wallet, and I'll send you 5,000 Canary X. You can keep in your wallet and gain some reflections from, or spend them and mint some DAO tokens in the future.
Very, very generous, right? Because that was not a part of his plan today when he rolled up in here, right? He has 2 giveaways he's doing. Okay, we'll get into all of that later when we get to the giveaway section. He's given their Canary X is giving away 1 NFT, and also, did it say 1,000 Canary coins?
100,000 Canary X.
Oh shit! I think I put the wrong information on the tweet. 100. So they're giving away the promo tweet I put out a couple of days ago. He's giving away 1 Canary NFT and 100,000 Canary coins. Okay, so 2 giveaways he's sponsoring, and if you stay all the way until the end of the the end of the call, he said he is giving everybody 5,000 Canary tokens. Okay, I will take a screenshot towards the end, and I will send it to him. I will post a picture. I will post the picture, and if I don't know your name, because there are a lot of new familiar faces in here, if I don't know your name and you see your picture in the you see your icon in the picture, you will just make a comment in there so that he can get you guys can send him your wallet address, right? So very, very generous. Thank you for that, my guy. Really, really appreciate it.
No problem.
Do I see so we're gonna go once, going twice. So we do have the other 2 projects here for the cross-chain pub crawl. They came kind of late. They're tardy, okay? Bad guys, right? They come to school late, right? What kind of stuff is that? But anyways, right? We just got done with the Songbird Network, right? With Canary X, since you guys are not asking questions, and I don't see any questions on the chat box, right? I see you guys marking present, right? We're not there yet. Okay, you got to stay till the end. So, just hold on. But so what I will do is I will post a picture in that same chat box that you guys are chatting in right now, right? Saying that you're present. I will post the picture in there and make the tweet in there, and then you guys will make comments in there. But that will be at the end of the call. So since we have Schmeckles here, right? Rooster Canal came in late, right? Even though he's the rooster, right? Cock-a-doodle-doo! First one up on the sunrise type shit, right? He was the last one in, so he's gonna have to wait, right? We got Schmeckles here, but before we get to Schmeckles, I see we got our guy Joshua, who might have a question. You got a question, Joshua? Go ahead, my guy.
I do, yeah. Hey, thanks, Too Cold. Just for Canary X, it's probably a silly question. Is Canary X related to Canary Gold at all, or there's same thing, different things?
not any connection at all.
Got it.
It's just the three tokens that we have: the Canary X token, the DEX token, and the DAO token. It's going to come later. So.
Okay. Just both contain the word canary. Very well. Thank you.
All right, no problem. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for that, Joshua. So with that being said, right, if you guys are new here and you don't know how we get down, we don't like to sit around and just go on and on and on, talking and talking and talking, right? Like that shit gets boring, right? This is you fall asleep, then you just stop paying attention, you don't give a fuck about who's talking, all of that, right? So to avoid that from happening, right, what we do here is we turn up and catch some vibes to reset the room, right? From our guy Lemmy and Kamikaze, right? But this song just has Lemmy on it. They make crypto block hop is what Red Eye likes to call it, right? Music, right? Hip hop music for and about projects, mostly on the Xrp Ledger, but not solely. And they just also make crypto music in general, right? You can find their information, excuse me, on top of the Jumbotron, okay? Xrp Lemmy and Killer Strider are the tweets that you want to look for if you want to look further into who these guys are and what type of music they put out to get to their streaming platform. And also, before I play this song and get us rolling to the next speaker, on top of the Jumbotron is always information in any of the space calls that you step into of my calls. I post a lot of information because I host a lot of space calls. My schedule is up there for all the calls that I host throughout the week. I am an ambassador for 4 different projects on the Xrp Ledger. I post the most recent relevant information that I believe community or people should know about those projects, right? I don't talk about them here, right? Because this is for the featured guests. But if you have any questions about any of those 4 projects that I, excuse me, that I am ambassador for, you can DM me or comment and tag me. Or if you catch me in a space call that is not a scheduled space call, because I just hang out in the space calls quite often, right? You can pop in at any time and come ask me questions then about those projects, right? But I will just name them real quick. I am ambassador for Combat Kanga, X Parrot, X Bot, and also X Spectar. Okay. And on top of that, also on top of the Jumbotron, since all of these projects are sponsoring giveaways, you heard me correct. Every single project that is a guest speaker up here today is sponsoring giveaways to help onboard new people who may not be in these blockchains the opportunity to get into the blockchains type of situation, right? This is what it's all about. So their information is, there's tweets up there also about these 3 projects: Canary X Token, Schmeckles, and Rosster Cartel, so that you can go and start doing your research while you're sitting here listening, because the giveaways are all live trivia questions about the project and about the blockchain they are on. These are giveaways that are always made for fun educational purposes and to make it fun, wanting to learn and basically earn your way into these projects and be a part of their community, right? So that's what we love to do here at the 2 Code XRPL Cookout Presents calls, okay? So we are gonna roll into this song right here. What I was just telling you about as far as the music being made, we have Schmeckles in the house, and they're going to be up next talking. And guess what? Our guy Lemmy made a song about Schmeckles. You want to hear it? Here it goes.
We were wondering, is there a faster way 2 heroes could get down these stairs?
You all need to ride down the stairs? My name is Slippery Stairs.
I'll take you down there for 25 Schmeckles.
Kelp all my polka dots like freckles. Counting up my Schmeckles. Keep an eye out for the heckles. This a Rick and Morty special. Let go my ego. We got bass and treble. XRPL rebel. We stomped out the devil. 1 million in circulation. At XLS 20 just left the station. We got Kurt Angle from the USA and my homie James Ray, a real Australian. Sipping Foster's forbid with Tuco. I do not do liquor like Nouveaux. XRPL is a new role. Edible and blunt is a jugo. Watching Rick and Morty on Hulu. We're Ethereans if you knew. Wondering what next they gon' do. They in someone's body like ooh. Bet all of my Schmeckles they lose. That person just died, not cool. The shit they be doing is cuckoo. Now they in deep shit like doo-doo. Call me Pepe Le Pew. My presence mess up the room, cause I keep a Schmeckle or two. They really don't have a clue. We're African drippy and fufu. Triangular trapping they through.
I don't know how much. I don't know what that is. Is that a lot? Is it a little?
That's exactly how much I spent on my big fake boobies.
Hi, I'm Mr. Booby Buyer. I'll buy those boobies for 25 Schmeckles.
It's a tempting offer, but I'm gonna have to decline.
Rats, what a shame.
Kelp all my polka dots like freckles. Counting up my Schmeckles. Keep an eye out for the heckles. This a Rick and Morty special. Let go my ego. We got bass and treble. XRPL rebel. We stomped out the devil. 1 million in circulation. At XLS 20 just left the station. We got Kurt Angle from the USA and my homie James Ray, a real Australian. Bless up Jay, aka James Ray. T, the co-creator. Eobo, game developer. Luna and Wati, official team members. Can't forget about my ambassadors. Waza, Rosalia, Kathy, Lewis, Ken, and Bianca. Schmeckles to the moon. Whoa, 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 whoa. Call me Pepe Le Pew. My presence mess up the room, cause I keep a Schmeckle or two. They really don't have a clue. We're African drippy and fufu. Triangular trapping they through.
All right. That is how we do it at these cookout presents calls. You feel me? We like to catch a vibe and make it fun and entertaining to be here, right? So with that, since we played the Schmeckles song, let's get to our guy, James Ray, all the way down from Australia, eh?
That's it.
Australian for beer, right? Let us know what this Schmeckles project on the XRP Ledger is all about, eh, wanker? Let's go.
Thank you too, Cole. Yes, you're right. We are Australian. We are an Australian project. And yes, we are on the XRP Ledger. So my name's James Ray XRP. I am one of the co-creators and the project lead for the Schmeckles project. So the reason why we chose the XRP Ledger just straight up front is due to the transaction costs. So the transaction costs on the XRP Ledger don't have high fees. So you're looking at like a fraction of a cent with every transaction. Transaction times a matter of seconds. And I guess probably the most environmentally friendly blockchain right now, as far as I know. So that's the reason why we're on the XRPL. And what is Schmeckles? So Schmeckles is a Yiddish word, and I'll let you guys go and Google what that word means, but it's also a word that's used in the adult cartoon Rick and Morty. So the word references to a token, a make-believe token in a make-believe land, and we wanted to bring that token to life. So the Schmeckles project is a fan token for the Rick and Morty adult cartoon. We are not directly affiliated with them, but we have received official approval to market merch from the Rick and Morty team. So we have designed a Schmeckle logo. It's not the main logo that we use. It's another logo that you can see on our website, on a lot of our merch. So what is the Schmeckles project? So Like I said, we are on the Xrp Ledger. We started up in November 2021 and we issued 1 million tokens. Similar to Canary Token, we are a deflationary token, but it's not based on transaction fees. So the deflation or the diminishing supply, like we like to say, comes from a number of different facets. One of those being the Reaper coin, which a lot of XRPL people know about. So the Reaper coin has 20 projects that they reap every month, and those projects get their tokens purchased at market rate and then burned. And that's all done by the Reaper project themselves. But through the Schmeckles project, we also have a number of other ways that we do burn our token, and I will get into those a little bit further. So with that original issuing of 1 million tokens, we are now down to about 985,000. So about 1.5% of the project has been burnt in the last 8 months. So initially what we did, that's why I was asking you the questions a little bit earlier, DV8, is we did an airdrop to all trust lines to the Schmeckles project, and it's probably one of the biggest mistakes that we did make in the project. I guess we're still new to the XRPL, new to cryptocurrency as far as running a project is concerned. So all of those transactions went out to all the trust lines, and it really had a negative impact on our project in the early days, and we've really worked hard to build up from there. We did a second airdrop though, and that was to holders of Schmeckles only. So we've airdropped over 50% of our token, and then we have another 75% which we're giving away and have committed now, and that is through the StakeX platform. So StakeX offers the opportunity for soft staking on the XRP Ledger, where you hold their native token, which is STX, as well as Schmeckles, and you will receive a daily drip of Schmeckles. So this will be the final distribution of Schmeckles to the public, which will bring our distribution to the public, literally what we've given away, to about 80% of our tokens. We're retaining the remainder of that for the project to build for marketing, development, community projects, exchange listings, all those sorts of bits and pieces, as well as obviously to pay our team. So the StakeX soft staking has gone through this week. So soft staking is going to be available this Friday. You can already pre-stake your Schmeckles tokens now. So that is at StakeX, STAYX.com. And if you put a /V2 into that web link, you will get their latest and greatest platform. But bringing it back to Schmeckles, what do we do in-house? So we are a community project for the community. So like I said, we've given away so much of our tokens to the community, and we encourage our community to participate in a lot of different activities that we do. One of those, and probably one of the primary, deliveries and community projects that we run, is art projects. So every quarter we have an art competition which has a number of prizes for the community. And the art competitions, really the focus of them is to encourage people to get creative, get back to their youth, and really just shift away from the seriousness of life, and get in touch with their childhood self and create art. So we don't limit the art. We did in the earlier days. So our first competition was pencil and paper art only. The second competition was computer generated art. But then we shifted to all art. And so what we're accepting now in our art competitions is pretty much anything. We will give you guys a indication of what that art competition is going to be about. And then if you want to write a song, if you want to write a poem, you want to create some artworks, it's completely up to you. The winner of those art competitions will have their artwork minted as an NFT and returned to them. So that's always the standard prize for our art competitions. But then we also look to collaborate with other projects. We do have a nice collaboration linked in for our next art competition, which is going to be launched this month. I can tease that competition is going to be based around weapons. So you have to design a weapon, or you might write a song about a weapon, write a poem about a weapon, whatever you want to do. And that collab is locked in, and the prizes should be something that I think a few people are going to be interested in. But it's not all about art. So we do have, like I said before, we have some merch that we're selling on our website. Part of the beauty of our merch is all profits made through our merch will be utilized to purchase our token on market value and burn them. So it adds to that deflationary element of our project. We also have a number of games which are all they're all on our website. So our website is schmeckles.io, and I will spell out Schmeckles for everyone in case you want to write it down. It's SCHMECKLES, or of course just jump into our profile and you can see everything in there. So the latest game that we released is called the Schmeckle Invasion. And why it's so special is because Too Cold herself features in this game. She has her own town in this game. And we're going to talk about the prize that we're going to give away a little bit later on, which is part of getting yourself featured in this game. So the game was released in beta release. And what that means is right now it's a testament to the final release. So the game is an RPG that you can play on your web browser. A lot of people are also reporting back that they can play it via their mobile phone. What you have to do in the game is you choose your hero, and then you make your way through a little universe that we've created. Inside of that universe, you can get into the battles. So you can battle goblins, you can battle bad guys, you can battle all these different things. You can battle crows. You can also go on quests. You can collect your Schmeckles within the game. The game is not linked to the Xrp Ledger. That's something I will make clear. So the game is standalone. But other elements of it, we've collaborated with a project called Treasury on the Xrp Ledger. So the Treasury have a element to their project called the Academy, which is a learn to earn project, a feature of their project. So we've brought that Academy into the game, so you can go through a whole bunch of questions and educate yourself on the Xrp Ledger within that game and earn in-game credits. You can also go to the NFT town and you can view different collaborations that the Schmeckles project has had on NFTs. And of course, with the final release, that NFT town, we want to build that up with NFT projects. So again, the Schmeckle Invasion is part of the deflationary nature of our project. So we are accepting fees for different elements. So if you want to become a hero, an NPC, if you want to have your own town like Too Cold has, if you want to have your NFT series featured within the game as like a marketing technique for your project, then we're asking for a fee, and those fees are not for profit. So those fees will be burnt, and that's again part of that deflationary nature of the project. What other elements have I not talked about? So we've just added blockchain voting to our website, which is a cool little feature. So moving forward with any elements that our project is moving forward with that we may not have a definitive answer on, or we may have not locked it into the white paper, we're going to open that to the Schmeckles holders to vote in on how we move forward with any sort of element of our project. So for an example of that, going back to the Reaper coin, so the Reaper coin, outside of that feature that they have to reap tokens, they also give a drip and an XRP drip to holders of RPR, their native token. So that token will then, that drip of XRP moving forward will be up to the community to vote on how it is used. So to date, we've been using that to again deflate our supply. So we've been using it to purchase Schmeckles at market and then burn them. But a lot of people have come up with a lot of other ideas that they want to have their opportunity to put to a vote. So we're going to have that moving forward as a community vote. But of course, anything else that comes up in time, we also want to utilize that. What else do we have? The latest thing, I guess, that we've done is we've applied for a Ripple grant. So that is a creator grant, and that's part of the Schmeckle Invasion game. So like I said, the game right now is in beta release. So that final release is going to happen sometime in Q1, Q2, 2023. And we're looking to receive some funds from Ripple. And the reason for those funds will be to pay the different people who have contributed towards the game. So that song that you heard, for example, that's from Xrp Lemmy. And we want to ensure that people who contribute their music and contribute their artworks will get some type of monetary gain from that. At the moment, they've all been doing it from the kindness of their hearts and just because potentially they're Schmeckles holders, or they just they like the project. But we understand that art is something that's really undervalued in our society, and we want to ensure that those artists do receive some form of kickback for the work that they've done. So that's where that Ripple grant will go towards. But on top of that, we're also going to offer different people who probably don't have the Schmeckles or the funds behind them to feature in the game. We're going to offer, like, I guess, a sponsorship to them to get them involved into the game. And we're going to utilize that same element where we're going to purchase Schmeckles at market value and burn them, again, to contribute towards that deflationary nature and to stay true to our setup. And we do have an NFT series that we've developed so far. So it's a small collection of 5 NFTs that we've worked with a great art studio called the Urban Monks, and you can see those NFTs on our website. Now, if you're not familiar with the XRPL, NFTs have been a bit of a funny thing. So you can get involved with NFTs straight away, and that's through a platform called Sologenic. However, Sologenic are running I guess it's sort of like a pre-NFT element. It's not the final XRPL NFT protocol. So it's an earlier protocol, which a lot of people were a bit funny about. However, the Sologenic platform has completely exploded, and there's some really amazing NFTs on that platform. There's a lot of XRP getting traded on that platform as well. So Sologenic took the risk, and in my opinion, it's actually paid off really well for them. However, the Schmeckles project have reserved our NFTs for the XLS20 protocol, which is currently being voted on. So we're hoping before the end of 2022 that XLS20 will be live, and then we will get our NFT collections on Xrp, who is one of the probably one of the biggest projects, I'd say, on the XRPL. So on Xrp were originally the punks, and then they moved to the X punks, and then one of the offshoots of the punks team is the OnXRP project. So we've partnered with OnXRP. We've gone through an audit with their team and met a few people from their team. So once XLS20 NFTs are allowed to be minted on the Xrp Ledger, our NFTs will be on XRP. So there's other NFTs that we have working, like I said earlier. So the winners of those art competitions, their NFTs will be minted on XRP as well, and returned to the NFT to the artwork creator. So yeah, I guess that's probably where I'll leave it for now, Too Cold, but definitely open to any questions that anyone has. And if no questions are there, or if something comes up throughout the week, feel free to reach out to us. We do have our DMs open. And if you want to talk to me personally, my name is James Ray XRP, so you can find me on Twitter as well.
Yeah. See, James knows these cookouts, right? And he knows he doesn't have to speed through everything. You maybe drink too much coffee, my guy.
I just get too passionate, Too Cold. You know me.
Right? Yeah, I know. But yeah, so if anybody has any questions for James, right, and the Schmeckles project, right, hit the request button or type it in the chat box, and we will get to your question. I see we got Deviate. Go ahead, my guy.
Yeah, so I was just thinking about the burn mechanisms, or that you buy back from the market. So what is the main goal of buying back from the market and burning tokens? Is it just for the deflationary cause, or is it to stabilize market price?
It's a bit of both. So there's definitely, like, now, as we're still quite a young project, we're still looking to strengthen our price. Like I said, we did make that massive error with distributing our token in our first airdrop. This is back in 2021, where we distributed to all trust lines. So we do want to provide the early adopters and the early holders of Schmeckles with some value back from their early investments. But of course, it's just part of that deflationary nature of our token. So with the way we've set it up, Deviate, is as the token gains more value, that burn mechanism won't have as much impact, but it's still going to add to the trades, and it's going to provide some liquidity to our project as well. So we aren't a big project. We are quite small in comparison to you guys. For example, I heard you were saying numbers like 50,000, where our holders are probably more down in like around the 15,000 side of things. So we aren't as big as a project like yours, but we are looking to get to that stage within the next couple of years. So as we build forward, we're just looking to ensure that there's liquidity always on the market. We're looking to ensure that there is a way for people to prosper just by holding our token, rather than to have to day trade, because My belief, this is me, not the project, but my personal belief is that day trading can be a very, very dangerous game. And I personally, whenever I talk to friends and family, I always encourage them not to day trade. I always tell them to look into a project that has something like you said, like your project has, or like Schmeckles has, with that deflationary element, which helps them to just sit on their token and just watch their gains come in. So as we find that balance between what we're doing now with the burn mechanisms and holders holding on to their tokens and not trading them or dumping them or whatever they're doing, and as more people come on board and buy and we see the price go up, when we find that balance, this burn mechanism won't have as much as an impact, but it's going to just keep on continuing on, so it's going to add to that liquidity. Hope that answers your question.
Yeah, very good. It's quite similar to how a DAO works, where you use the treasury to buy tokens from the market and burn them to kind of stabilize price, so that you don't get these pumps and dumps, or you get a very high volatility of the price as well.
Yeah, awesome.
But in the difference is with the DAO, you increase tokens and you decrease tokens all the time to regulate that flow of supply. But I was just interested in that aspect of the project because it's quite similar to a DAO. So yeah, thank you for your answer.
Thank you for your question.
I got a question. You mentioned that you're working on the game, and that you're hoping to get the creator fund to sort of compensate the game developers. What were to happen if you were to not receive that creator fund? How would the game continue?
So the game's going to continue regardless. So it's not to fund the game creators. The game creators are in house, so that's all taken care of in house. So that the fund will not go towards the game creators. That fund is to go to the game contributors. So for example, Xrp Lemmy, he wrote a song for us. He did that way before the game was even a thought. But we have utilized his song, and we believe he deserves to receive some payment for that. So if we don't receive the fund, we'll definitely look to compensate those people who are contributing towards the game. Of course, we have credited them. We have included links to their profiles on our website, and we will continue to talk about them forever into the future of our project and bring eyes onto them as artists. But of course, that doesn't pay the bills. So that's what we're hoping for. Of course, it may not happen, but regardless of whether we receive that fund, that grant or not, the game's going to continue on, regardless of whether there's collaborations or not, which there already are. So I shouldn't even say that. But regardless of anything, that game's going to be released. It's one of the things that we love about our project is getting creative, but also getting back into that childhood self and getting into that nostalgia of playing games and just enjoying your time rather than getting stuck into work and being all serious and worrying about finances. And I guess that's another element of the Schmeckles project is with a lot of things that we do, we never expect people to be Schmeckles holders. Like you don't have to hold Schmeckles to be part of our play our games or be part of our art competitions. Yesterday we had a Twitch stream and Too Cold was online with me as well. And we were giving away tokens. A lot of those people didn't even have the Schmeckles trust line, and that's absolutely okay. It's not about that. It's just about community. It's about happiness. It's about positivity. It's giving back to people because people have had so much taken away from them, especially in the crypto market with coins like you guys were talking about, Deviate and Too Cold, like you were talking about earlier. There's been so many coins that have rugged, so many coins that have taken away from the community. We really just want to give back to the community. And of course, we have our token where there's going to be potential profits in the future, but that's not what it's about right now. Right now, it's just about connecting with people, ensuring people are enjoying their time and having fun through different elements, collaborating with different projects, doing all the good stuff, all the fun stuff.
Yeah, OC, it's about the fun stuff, right? We was playing marbles on the Twitch stream yesterday, and we had heck of fun.
Is anyone else hearing that static with Too Cold?
Yeah, give me a second. As I switched phones, give me a second. My bad.
Okay.
So while I'm switching it, does anybody else have any questions for James?
So what I will say is we do these Twitch streams like Two Cold was saying, which is marbles. If you haven't played, it is so much fun. All you have to do is you type exclamation mark and play in chat, and you get a marble loaded up onto a map, and then it becomes a random winner. But you watch your marbles go through the map, and they bounce around. Some of them fall off the track, some of them like speed up out of nowhere, and it's the first marble to cross the finish line usually wins a prize. We give away prizes in XRP. A lot of people in the XRPL community knows a gentleman by the name of Ripple It in NZ, or the Elephant Man, some people call him. He's a big advocate of projects utilizing XRP as a reward rather than using their native token to really give them something of value. His belief is that when you're giving away your own token, the value is then pushed back onto your community to create value by selling it and repurchasing it. So his belief is to go back to a token like XRP, for example. So we've taken that advice. So we give away prizes in XRP whenever we can. But yeah, so we've got two more Twitch streams at least coming up this week. Too Cold and I were talking offline before this call. I've just built a new PC, which is all set up and running. So I'm looking forward to the next stream with a more efficient system, which should have less of the glitches and sort of like video lag. So looking forward to that, and hopefully we can get that online tomorrow.
Yeah. So I wanted to touch on, okay, so as he was saying, right, the video game that is out on PC that is in beta testing, right? It is not play to earn, right? And I'm not a gamer by no means, right? But like I didn't know that I was having my own town in this Schmeckles game, right? I was surprised by that from the Schmeckles team. But the game, to show support and whatnot, I hopped in when he told me that it was ready, and I went to explore my world, right? And it's pretty, it's kind of gives you that old school kind of, I guess, Zelda in a sense, right? Like missions and going to different worlds and doing whatever the computer character tells you got to get done and whatnot. And just something, if you have kids, right? Oh wait, no, is it? Because Rick and Morty's adult themed, right? So
It is adult themed. There are some adult things within the game. What we say is, if kids are going to get involved, make sure it's done under parental supervision. Even Lemmy's song itself, which features in the game, has a few swear words. So we do try and say it's a mature game. It's really, I guess, focused on those 80s babies and maybe even the 70s babies and maybe some of those in the 2000s. But those people who did grow up playing games like Too Cold said, like Zelda, like Pokemon, like Digimon, all those sorts of things, where you are a character walking around and getting into those battle scenes. But yeah.
Yes, 100%. And yeah, I've been a part of the Schmeckles community for since they launched, right? Even before, like me and James became acquainted through my space calls, right? And
Sure did, yeah.
yeah, so the Schmeckles team, is very community driven and community focused, right? And I love that energy about it because they're not worried about selling this or selling that or that. Like it's just like he said, more about having fun, right? And making what we're doing. It's all our other investments that we're in, right? It's probably not as loose and as fun as this, right? Like you're worried about charts, if this NFT is gonna sell for this and that. That this is a project that's like, hey, let's have some fun with this, right? So
100%.
definitely love that energy about it. And yeah, is there anybody who has any more questions for James Ray, all the way down under? He's coming all the way in from Australia. it's like weird. I do a remix of accents, and then it's like English, British, and Australian all mixed together, right? Just let me do what I do, okay?
You're getting better too, Cold.
But yes. So with no more questions from the community about oh, I do have this. So you are on the XRP ledger. We have people here who might not necessarily know about the ledger. What wallets are XRP ledger related? How do they work? What is the process for those wallets? All of that. Walk us through that.
Definitely. So first and foremost, I'll direct you to our website. So schmeckles.io. We have a how to buy page in there, and there's text learning as well as video learning. So we do collaborate with a gentleman by the name of JT Xrp, who creates a lot of good YouTube content for the XRP Ledger, as well as for the Schmeckles project. So there's a lot of information in there. But definitely, if you're on the XRPL, you should be having a Zum wallet. So that's XUMM. Zum are developers who pretty much got involved and created a system for the XRPL, pretty much out of the kindness and love they have for XRP. So that wallet is definitely one of the most secure. So you have your own keys. It is on the XRP Ledger direct, so it's not on a centralized exchange. So it's very secure as far as having XRPL tokens is involved. Of course, if you want to go that next level of security, then you're looking for a Ledger device. So if you go to, I'm pretty sure it's ledger.com. I personally have a Nano Ledger X, but there's a lot of different Ledger devices that you can have. You can plug that into your PC and get your crypto literally off the internet and onto a device that you can unplug, and it's probably the highest security you can have for your crypto. And I'll just sort of I'll put a little disclaimer on the end. Just beware of your crypto on centralized exchanges for everybody, right? So if you have your crypto on a centralized exchange, you are relying on a third party for your own money. And that's something that we should be trying to get away from in the crypto world. That's how money is currently utilized now for banking, for example, where we're dependent on banks to hold our money. The whole point of crypto is to get away from that system. We want to move into a way that we can be our own bank. So that the saying that I'm sure a lot of people have heard is not your keys, not your crypto. And that refers to centralized exchanges. If your crypto is on there and that centralized exchange falls over, goes bankrupt, does something illegal, then your funds will disappear. And that's not what we want to do. We want to protect everybody. Crypto is about being your own bank, about being having control of your own funds. So that's probably my little piece of advice for everybody here.
Okay. So what he didn't touch on is the Zum wallet, okay, and any XRP decentralized wallet, right? Even the Ledger. You have to have 10 XRP, right, to activate a wallet, right? It is not a fee, okay? It doesn't charge you the 10 XRP and you cannot not get it back, right? You can get it's held in a reserve, okay? And you can get your 10 XRP back should you decide you don't want to use the Ledger or you don't want to use the Zum wallet, okay? And you transfer, you put into the wallet another XRP address, it will give you your 10 XRP back, okay? So it is just a activation reserve, okay? And then when you come onto the Zum, when you come onto the XRP XRP Ledger ecosystem, you have to in order to set a trust line, which is the language we use over here on the XRP Ledger, is that's adding a coin, okay? So when you add a coin to your wallet, that's setting a trust line, and 2 XRP will be held in the reserve to add that trust line to your wallet, right? So like the winners here today, if you do not have a Zum wallet, right, and you win any of these giveaways that are here today, I have my own project called Too Cold Coin, and I will be matching all the sponsored giveaways, and I will be giving away Too Cold Coin to all winners as well, right? And in order to claim that, you are going to need your Zum wallet and the Too Cold Coin trust line, okay? Everything you need for that is in the link tree in my bio. But another cool feature about the Zum wallet is, this is my favorite feature, is you don't need to send me your trust wallet. I mean your trust wallet. You don't need to send me your address, okay? Because inside the Zum wallet is a feature called the tip bot, okay? And when you activate that tip bot, you will go in your Zum wallet, you will follow the instructions, and it will direct you to Twitter to copy and paste a registration link from the tip bot application, and you will do it on Twitter and then tweet it out, and then go back in the Zum wallet, and your tip bot will be activated, okay? I and anybody who has a Zum wallet can tip you through Twitter by just using your Twitter handle, as long as the sender and receiver both have the tip bot activated, okay? And that is how I pay out all the giveaways that I do when I have to pay out XRP Ledger coins, right? XRPL coins. I just use the tip bot, right? I make a tweet, I send out a tweet, and I get everybody their coins, okay? So that is my favorite feature about the Zum wallet, because I hate collecting addresses, right? I don't want all these damn addresses DM'd to me or dropped in comments or this and that. I'll just put in your Twitter handle and send you some make it rain that way through Twitter, right? So that's just a bit of information that you guys need to know about this ecosystem, okay? If you guys are not involved in the XRP Ledger ecosystem just yet, just so that you guys have a heads up. So bare minimum, I would suggest, if you're new to the ecosystem and you're just going to set one trust line, I would say a minimum of 15 XRP is what you would need to have, and send it to that once you create your Zum wallet account, send it to that Zum wallet, right, from the exchange or wherever you have your XRP at. And once you send it there, the 10 will be deducted and held in the reserve, okay? And then your wallet will be activated, and then you will go out and search for the trust lines, that the coins you want to add, okay? And for every transaction, right, on the ledger, it is a fraction of a XRP for the network fee, right? So you will be charged that. But don't worry, right? Because with one XRP, you could like you could have a couple hundred transactions, from what I believe. I've heard
Thousands.
Yeah, I've heard with 20 XRP, you can have enough network fees covered for your entire lifetime and beyond, okay? That's network fees or gas fees, basically, right?
That's
So
on demand too. You don't have to wait.
yeah, and compare that to Ethereum and whatnot, right? Like it's just consistent. You can send 5 XRP peer to peer and pay the same gas fees, or you can send a billion XRP peer to peer and it be the same net gas fees that you would pay. So just so that you guys know that. I see we got Ratchet up here. What's up? How you doing?
Yo, what's up, man?
What's up? You got a question for Schmeckles or Canary X Token?
Nah, man, I kind of just hopped in here, you know. I'm just so used to requesting, but you got me up here quick. I wasn't expecting that. My bad. But nah,
Okay, so you don't have a question, so I'm gonna go
not
ahead
at
and
all.
drop you back down to listener. When you have a question, you can hit the request button. I don't have time. If you want to come in here and play, please trust me, I am the right one. And if you don't know about me, you better ask some of these people on this microphone.
I think it was just an honest mistake.
All right. Well,
in
that's
saying that, Too Cold, I sort of want you to blow up. It makes me so much. It makes me so happy.
right. If he comes back, if he did, I mean, I'm not saying that he is, but if he, if there are some in the room, trolls, just know I am prepared for you. Don't worry about nothing. Worry about something. So, with that being said, no more question for Schmeckles, right? We went over the Zum wallet and whatnot. Now, again, they are also sponsoring a giveaway. So go ahead, Schmeckles. You want to go into what it is you are giving away today here when we get
Yep.
to the live trivia section.
For sure. So we're giving somebody the opportunity to be an NPC in Too Cold Town within the game, the Schmeckle Invasion. We're hoping to allow that to happen pretty much immediately. So we're going to try and get you on into the beta revision of the game, but we're also going to give you 50 XRP.
Ooh, so you will be a main character in the Too Cold world, right? Along with we have somebody in the community called Uncle Neil. He is in the game in my world, and also Coin Pimpin, known as Triple X Rated, is also in my world, right? They are community members in the Too Cold space calls, right? And they were a part of the game when he released it and told me about it. So because you are at the Too Cold space call, I assume is why he's going to put you in the Too Cold world, and you will be a main character, whatever you want your Twitter name to be, your character name, so that you could get more exposure or whatever it is, right? Along with 50 XRP and some Too Cold coin.
That's right, and we'll work with you on creating that look of the NPC. So we have someone who actually was a goat. They wanted to be a goat in the game. You can be whatever you like. If you want to be an alien, you want to be a human, you want to be an elf, you want to be whatever you like. You can be an animal, and then we can work with you on the text, and we can create some content for the game as well. Maybe you want to create a quest that your character sends the hero on. Maybe you just swear at the hero. Whatever you want to do.
This is on Second Life again?
No. It's on top of the Jumbotron, the beta test, the PC beta test, not beta, the beta version of the invasion.
The Schmeckle Invasion.
The Schmeckle Invasion game. You dig? All right. So with that, let us get to this right here. Let us reset the room and roll into our last project, right? But before we do, we have been sitting for quite some time. A lot of you do not know who I am, what I does, when I do what I do, how I does what I do, when I do what I does. You feel me? So, and as I said, I also have my own coin, right? And some of you guys were here earlier for the song. And like I said, Lemmy and Kamikaze have made plenty of songs. Their information is on top of the Jumbotron. But Too Cold Coin, I have it, and they made a song about it. And you can learn about it right here through this music. You want to hear about it? Here it go. We're going to get into this, and then we're going to get into our last project at the Cross-Chain Pub Crawl with Rosster Cartel, coming in from the Hedera blockchain, repping that H-bar block. You feel me? All right.
Rosster Cartel.
Right? Let's hear this Too Cold Coin song, and then we're going to jump into Rosster Cartel and learn about what they bringing to the H-bar ecosystem. Too Cold, raw and uncut. You know the vibes. For now, the Too Cold XRPL Cookout presents the Thursday XRPL Wake and Bake Vibes and the Sunday XRPL Cookouts. But don't worry, because that's not all that's coming out.
My coin too cold. If you know, you know. My coin too cold. If you know, you know. My coin too cold. If you know, you know. First fan token on the Xrpl. Whoa, whoa. 3 followers to 4,000. That's what I call moving mountains. You can't sip none of this juice. The liquid is too cold from my fountain. What she's accomplished so astounding. Carolina Panther, keep pounding. My manager, biggest fan. I'm media man, no Robert Townsend. My coin too cold. If you know, you know. My coin too cold. If you know, you know. My coin too cold. If you know, you know. First fan token on the Xrpl. Whoa, whoa.
2 CD, you know how deep, coming in clean. I'm with the team. Do your own research and you will redeem. You'll get the cream. XRP cheese, schooling you also get your books out. Team so froze, so be on the lookout. Education's never been so cool now. When too cold, be having the cookouts. We get the bags full with nice packs. That's too cold coin, stacking some racks. No cap, always come with the facts. Learning the spaces and just relax. Keeping it cold. That's too cold, got that new flow. Fan token and we about to blow. Keeping it hot like your hands on the stove, yeah. And you can do what we do. Too cold and let me, yeah, that be the crew. And if too cold ain't doing your interview, then we don't really care about your interview. Haters be worried about what we gon' do. Do your own research and get an overview. Homie, this is really nothing. You do your research and you will never lose.
My coin too cold. If you know, you know. My coin too cold. If you know, you know. My coin too cold. If you know, you know. First fan token on the Xrpl. Whoa, whoa. You know the vibes, triangular trapping, you know that's the tide. Not talking about cleaning your clothes, 500K coins is in the supply. Where have we lie? Hit the website and go catch a vibe. It's very nice, the birds is gonna fly. You might get a job because she is hiring. Don't get fired like Trump. Kurt Franklin, you might get stung. She don't care about professionalism. She'll curse you out if you want. Why you thinking that it's a stunt? That 2 cold coin gon' pump. And we'll be on Xrpl, hearing that XL limit bump. My coin too cold. If you know, you know. My coin too cold. If you know, you know. My coin too cold. If you know, you know. First fan token on the Xrpl. Whoa, whoa.
Instead of a Patreon sub, if you like what Too Cold does, get you some to show some support and love. Education is the key to grow the XRPL cookout. Reaching other social media streams is the Too Cold XRPL cookout streams.
With MailChimp, you can design more.
Aye, and that is what the Too Cold coin is all about. You dig? I don't like to spend too much time shilling my shit, right? Because I host so many space calls and I'm in space calls all day just kicking it when I don't have a scheduled one. So we could talk about Too Cold coin and any questions you may have at any other time, but that's just to give you a quick overview and to get you started on your research of Too Cold coin. You can hit the link tree in my bio and get all that information there. My DMs are always open. I do respond to tweets as well, right? So you can ask me any and at all times, right? But what I like to make these calls about are the projects that are here as guests, right? So we have our last project in the house, right? Coming all the way, like I said earlier, from the H block, right? Coming all the way from way over there. You know what I'm saying? They was tardy to the party. So just because they're last don't mean they are the least. So let's hear what these cock-a-doodle-doo roosters, Cartel, has to talk about, right? And let's see and learn about H bar, their ecosystem, the basic information, and then let's also learn about the Rooster Cartel project. Let's go, my guy.
Yo, what's up, Too Cold? Thank you. I appreciate the
what's
opportunity up here. Not much. Shout out from Chicago. I'm out here in the Midwest. Sorry, I ran a little late. Yeah, I mentioned the DMs. I own a construction landscape business, so I'm out here with clients actually right now. I told them they have to wait for me for a bit. But yeah, we're coming from Hedera. We are on Hedera Hashcraft. We started in November 2021. It's the project is based on Migos World, but these roosters live in Migos World. Migos World is it's going to be a metaverse. We have that down in the pipeline. I'll go give a little explanation why we chose HBAR. I got a couple minutes, I got to get back to these clients. But yeah, we chose HBAR because every blockchain, XRP and stuff, they're fast too. So similar, got some similarities. It achieves fast, low latency transactions. With finality in transactions, not minutes, not hours, just directly in seconds.
Hold on
Go ahead.
1 second, my guy. Hold on 1 second. I know he has a lot of background, right? A lot of background noise, so it might be a little hard to hear what he's saying. So in case you guys don't know about the feature in the space call, at the very top, the 3 buttons up there next to the leave button is if you hit that, there is a closed caption feature in case you're having a hard time hearing what he's saying.
Yeah,
So
I
you can turn that on.
apologize. I'm on a job site right now, building ponds. That's what I do for a living.
It's
But
all
yeah,
good. Gotta respect the hustle. You feel me? Get it how you live.
yeah, gotta get it, to build a project and just, get it to live. It's hard out here. But yeah, it's just basic knowledge on HBAR. I don't want to get too boring. The dev couldn't make it up here to talk about the hash graph more in detail. But yeah, it deploys on a network with ADFT. I can never say that word. And synchronous Vincent fault tolerant. It's resistant to DDoS attacks and cyber attacks. To mint an NFT collection on HBAR, it's actually very, very cheap, and we've been seeing a lot of people coming over from Sol and Ethereum due to the minting. You can mint 10,000 NFT collection for $78. It's like $77. The fees are fixed, so even if the price of HBAR goes up, it's still it's a fixed rate for minting the collection. Can you hear me?
Yeah. It was kind of hard to make that out. You said how big is the collection?
Yeah, to mint a 10,000 NFT collection, it's a fixed rate of $76. So it never changes. It always stays fixed unless Hedera hash graph is governed by the global leading corporations, and they would all have to vote in to raise those fees, which is kind of doubted, right? But it could happen. But for now, it's 10,000 NFT collection will cost the project $76. That's pretty cheap and low in fees.
Okay,
I really apologize for the noise in the background.
It's all good. I got the closed captions on. I'm trying to work through it with you.
Yeah, we use to mint. We use no smart contract, even though to this day you could. It is smart contract compatible now. We use a token service called HTS, Hedera Token Service. It's a native tokenization service built on Hedera, and it offers 10,000 transactions per second. We could put royalties on the collection. That's pretty cool, like any other blockchain or crypto out there. And it is a public ledger also. So the wallet we use is called Hashpack. Anybody can go ahead and create a wallet. It's similar to MetaMask. They are going to launch an app pretty soon. I guess they've been teasing us about the app. It's a little different too. For you to get a NFT into your wallet, you would have to first associate the token. So that's pretty much giving permission for you to receive that NFT, and that avoids spamming into your wallet. So that's pretty cool. It's a little confusing at first, but once it gets rolling, it's very awesome. It just avoids all the spamming going into wallets. So you pretty much tell your wallet what you want to receive in the future. So all you have to do is associate a collection, depending, on the project. You associate a token one time, and you can just get those or mint those NFTs, and you don't have to worry about other people spamming stuff into your wallet.
Okay. That sounds like
Cartel.
That sounds like a trust line on the XRP Ledger as well. Because without a trust line set, you cannot send any token. You can't send a token or these you can't send tokens without a trust line.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I do have Ethereum NFTs, and I get spammed every 5 minutes. I open my wallet, there's something there. But yeah, we are the Rosster Cartel. We are building a game. At first, it's not like another project was saying here. It's not going to be a play-to-earn game in the beginning. But we're building a 3D Rooster fighting game. It's pretty cool. Right now, we have farming, and we're about to roll out the breeding. So all we launched was a collection of 550 NFTs. Any other collection after this is going to be rewarded to holders, people that want to farm and breed their NFTs. It's a
Okay,
small
okay,
collection.
okay. Because I that was kind of loud right there. You said 550 collection right now for Rooster Cartel.
Yes, correct. Only 550. We have
Okay.
550 PFP NFTs, but those are getting rewarded for people that farm their NFTs. So farming an NFT is pretty much like similar to staking, but instead of getting a coin, you get a NFT. You know, and the
Oh,
only way
okay.
to get that other collection is through farming. We're
Oh,
about to
okay.
roll out the breeding. Actually, I just quoted a bot last night. So it checks for holders holding 5 NFTs. Whoever holds 5, they're going to get a hen. So with that hen, they're going to be able to breed any rooster that they hold in their collection for a super rooster.
For
So
a super rooster, you said?
yeah, it's more beefed up, more toughed up. Yes, the collection you see, the profile picture you see now on top of the profile, that's the farming edition NFTs. So those are being rewarded already to farmers, and they're already on the secondary market. People that don't want to farm, they can go ahead if they like it. They can go ahead and buy, get that one out secondary. These will come. You know, we're not just handing out NFTs, so we want to reward early supporters. So with these NFTs, they're going to have access to play the token gated game. So the game we're building is actually going to be token gated. It's not going to be open. You will need NFT to play the game, and it's also going to be multiplayer. Just think about it like Street Fighter, but street cockfighting. You know, with Taiyukin and all that stuff. That's what we're building right now for the game.
Okay, okay. So real quick, let me recap that because of the background. So the NFTs are 550 collection, he said, and there is another collection that is only for holders. Okay, so holders are rewarded this other collection. There's no other way to get it. They're not selling the second collection. They're opening a breeding game. Is that right? Is it a game?
It's a breeding system.
Okay.
It's a breeding system that we're working
Okay.
on now.
So the breeding system, and then you will be able, if you breed your roosters, you will get come up with a super rooster. Okay, a
Yes.
bigger, beefier one. And then the game that they are working on is Street Fighter style, but basically exclusive because it is not open to the public. It is only the game will only be available to NFT holders to be able to fight in there, and it's multiplayer. Did I get that?
Yes. Yes,
All
correct.
right.
So two holders are going to be able to battle it out with each other, and we are thinking about our NFT token down in the pipeline, and they're going to be able to earn. So it's going to be skill based, but that's later in the pipeline. Being in Chicago, I got to be very very careful in the U.S. with regulations and all that. So we've been getting legal advice on how to go about things. So we won't sell our token. It will be just claimable and airdrop to NFT holders. That's something we're looking down in the pipeline. And we're also building the Rooster Cartel platform. That's another big thing that we're doing in Hedera. In the platform, you'll be able to create your profile. So anybody that has an NFT, just think about it like not like a Twitter or something, but just it's going to be an exclusive platform. You log in, connect your wallet, which is going to be hashback, and if you have an NFT, you're going to get access to more pages in the platform. You're going to be able to create your profile, choose your PFP you want. We're going to have games in there. We're working on a Rooster game for the platform. These games will be on PC to begin with, just because I don't know, I like them more on PC. We will have a mobile game in the future. But the Rooster, it's going to be a Rooster racing game, so you're going to be able to race with 3 people. Also going to be multiplayer, so you have access. You're going to be able to choose your Rooster, and you're going to be able to race. It's like a straight race course, like a horse, race course, but it's going to be Roosters. That platform, directly in that platform, you're going to be able to breed, you're going to be able to farm, you're going to be able to claim your token. And in the future, down the pipeline, we will have an NFT gaming marketplace because eventually, we're evolving with the tech and learning still. You know, Dara NFTs are new, fairly we're like 6 months, 7 months into NFTs. We just got our new marketplace. I could still consider it new because it just released about 3 months ago. Which is Zeus Market, and it's one of the biggest ones where all the traction is going into the Dara NFT. But yeah, in the future we will have 3D Rooster collection that's also going to be kind of rewarded to holders, and then those 3D Roosters will be the characters in the game.
Okay. So for me, I just thought of this question real quick, and this is for all three speakers, all three guests. Are you guys doxed, and is your guys' project a registered company or not?
I'll answer that. I won't say I'm fully doxxed, but I am have my on Discord I post videos myself. I do YouTube videos too for my construction business. I don't want to show too much of that, right? Because I have customers' houses and me building projects and houses. But I won't say I'm fully doxxed, but people follow me. Some of my holders follow me on Instagram, and sometimes I change my profile picture to who I really am. And registered company, that's something I'm looking into, LLC. It's going to be Migos World LLC. Migos World is kind of where it all started, for the Rooster Cartel, because these roosters did get bred by, it's a character in Migos World named El Patron. So, he loves roosters and comics. So these roosters are part of Migos World, and they will be in Migos first in the pipeline too in the future. But that's something we're looking into, being a registered company, because, at the end of the day, it is a business that we're building, right?
Yeah, I asked that because with all the games that you want to bring to the table for the project, it's more than just, art, right? Like you're really trying to build something and provide basically service, right? Fun video game type service is what it sounds like, right? On top of crypto and NFT. So that's why
Yes, like entertainment service also, of course.
Yeah,
I know a little bit about, service. I did, went to school for music business. That's what I used to do before I started my construction business. I used to have a own recording studio up here in Chicago. Music producer and turntablist, DJ. I'm a 90s kid, so, I grew up still kind of in the golden era, and my brothers hooked me up with the music. But yeah, business is the way to go. You have to do it the right way, legit. Yeah, once it grows, of course, it's going to be registered. I would say within a month or two, it will be registered.
All right, sounds good. Deviate, can you answer that one? And you too, Schmeckles, if you're still there, Deviate. Maybe he stepped over. Yeah, go ahead,
I got a
James.
question. You said you're half.
Wait, hold on. Did you just not hear me ask all three of them? Go ahead, Schmeckles.
No, I was gonna say go for it, OC. I was gonna actually ask you what your question was. Sorry, too cold.
I said I asked because he went into details and kind of went further into what seems like a business instead of just an NFT project. So I asked if they were doxxed and if they were a registered business. So I wanted to ask the both of you as well, Schmeckles and Deviate.
Yeah, so we're a registered business in Australia. So our business is called Schmeckles Pty Ltd. You can find our ACN on our website, and feel free to DM us if you want that in proof. We can provide evidence of that as well.
Okay, and I think Deviate has stepped away. Now,
I'm here.
there he is. Okay, there he goes. Go ahead, Deviate.
We're working on the registration stuff for the company, so still not there, but it's coming.
Okay, and are you guys docs?
No.
Okie dokie. Thank you. All right, now OC, you can ask.
Yeah, my question is, how fast do you guys plan on doxing yourselves? Not including the LLC, obviously. So like maybe pictures, names on your website, stuff like that.
I think that's to Rooster Cartel.
Pretty much. as we're going, like I mentioned before, I support, the people in Discord supporters, they have access to a Where You At channel. So I just post, like every 2 days a video of myself and just giving shout outs and letting them know what I'm doing and what I'm building that day. Uh, I go by Maui since I was a little kid. I grew up in Chicago, so they couldn't say my name. I am Mexican. I was born here in Chicago, but my parents, they come from Mexico. But my name is Mauricio, so it's short for Maui. And I don't want to, I've been getting told I don't want to go fully into detail, right, with my name because I'm all over the internet and my construction business is out there. And I just want to avoid, just bad actors calling me, because I did that once on YouTube when I started my YouTube channel. I have over 950 subscribers, and I just had people just prank calling me at night, acting like they were clients and just kind of messing with me. So I just kind of want to avoid that being in this space. But no, I'm out there. So some of the holders, they've been on this journey since day one, and if you want to join Discord, I'll have more info. We could talk and share more about myself, anybody that wants in here, but I won't be fully publicity out there. Some of my teammates are docs. They have a link page. It's we will be sharing it more on our website. Our website is getting worked on too with our platform. So once that's out, we're gonna have all the info about the team and a little bit of background about ourselves. One thing too, I don't rely, like I said this before when I started my projects, I'm not relying on funds from the NFT sellings to do my project just because I have a business and I have that advantage, to invest. So whatever I'm making out of a project, like the other day I built a patio, $4,000 in one day. I grabbed a couple $100 and invested it into a project, hired a animation artist, to do some promo video. So I'm not really relying on funds that of the project coming in because I have a nice reliable source of income in real life.
Oh,
See, I
that's
guess,
nice to hear.
I guess, I mean, I'll guess I'll be the devil's advocate here, right? These spaces, a lot of the people who come here, a lot of people don't get into projects if they're not doxxed. What you're telling me is not something that I can verify, even though I believe you. I believe what you're telling me, but just being devil's advocate, I cannot verify that you truly do not need money from the NFTs. Just my 2 cents, my opinion is I would prefer you guys to be doxxed.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Just because a lot of rules on the streets that's one of the main rules that people are taught to look into is whether the creators or owners of the group are dogs.
But what about the registered business, though, right? He does plan to register it as a business.
Right, he's going to, but from my understanding right now is that it's currently not.
Yeah, I appreciate that. No, I understand where you come from because that's, similarity to how I look at it too, jumping into other projects, right? But no, just to give a little story, so I went, started in November and we went I actually started alone and I grabbed a group of friends to kind of join me on the project. One of them's an app developer, and when I started the project, I went months without selling and just building, and just something to throw out there. We did it, we sold a small collection, but from that small collection, some of them were airdropped to OGs, on Discord. So we didn't really sell the whole 550 and we sold them for 400 H bars where the price today is really not much. But yeah, I understand where you come from and I'm taking that into consideration, once I am registered and once we have the full game out there, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and fully dive right because we are looking into, won't say too much, but I am looking into some, just for our metaverse, they got the H bar foundation. So we are looking into getting not a big grant, but a small grant. But, of course, that's going to be required, to be doxed, just to have more and build more trust in the space. I appreciate that, though. That was a good one.
I could dig it. I could dig it. Anybody else down there got any questions for Rosster Cartel, right? They are coming from H block. They're coming from H bar, the Hedera blockchain. Okay. So now is your chance to ask, right? We're all learning about these projects together, and some of the basic information about the blockchains that they come from. So now is your time to ask. He is also sponsoring a giveaway as well. Okay, so if nobody has any questions, do you want to let the people know what it is you are giving away here today, my guy?
Yeah, yeah. For that trivia you're about to roll out, we're giving away a Rooster Cartel NFT. I'm actually about to sweep it from the secondary. Why? Because I don't have any, and every time I do a giveaway, I buy one from secondary to give it away. That's just how I do. And then, yeah, we'll go ahead and do a giveaway, and let's add 250 H bar with it too.
Oh, so that's one giveaway package, a NFT and 250 H bar.
Yeah, get you started on NFTs. I know there's a couple in the secondary, that are nice priced out. That right there could help you get into some of the communities out here.
There it is there, the give back to the community. See, let me tell y'all something. If y'all don't know about the Too Cold space calls, right? Like I said earlier, I host plenty of them. It's pinned on my tweet, right? But in a lot of the space calls, a lot of magic happens. Things start out one way and end out another, right? People like the energy, the vibes, and what we got going on in here, and the whole point of why I do what I do is so that I can learn more, and I want to share what I'm learning with everybody. But I also like to have fun while I'm learning, right? So that's why I make it a whole type of entertainment type of 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 learning environment when we hear from these projects, right? By doing live trivia giveaway, by playing music, by and I just randomly talk shit, okay? I'm a cusser, this and that. You call me funny naturally, I don't know, whatever, right? But a lot of magic happens here because it's all about giving back, right? It's all about trying to help people learn and put people on, right? So it 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 happens all the time in these space calls. Projects come in thinking they're going to give away this specifically, and then they get touched by the energy, and they up their antes, right? And they just go a little bit bigger. So thank you for that, my guy. I see we got Schmeckles' hands up. What's up, James?
Apologies, Rooster, if you already mentioned it, but just what wallet would you use for HBAR?
Right now, the preferred one is Hashpack. It's similar to MetaMask. It's a web extension. They will have an app rolling out soon. Probably be sooner, but they've just been teasing us. But it's just simple. You go to Hashpack. I can send you some links. You go to Hashpack. I don't know if it's .com or .app, but if you go to Hashpack and then just download the extension, create your wallet, and the account is on the Hashpack. So that's just the wallet to have access to your account. It will give you your keys and your seed phrase too.
I know that Ledger recently added support for HBAR as well. The Hatchpack is a hot
Ooh,
wallet and the cold wallet Ledger.
Yeah,
awesome.
you
Thanks
can
for that,
use a
AC.
ledger too. Not NFTs yet though for the ledger, but they said it's coming.
What do you mean by NFTs? Is it just not able to display the NFT
Oh
or?
no, you're not able to store or send your NFTs to your ledger device using ledger. They
But
don't support that at the moment.
isn't it just an address? Because it's the same address that I was using with Hashpack that it's now on Ledger.
Yeah, you could use and send NFTs with Hashpack, but if you have it on a store on a cold wallet, you won't be able to store your NFTs on that.
But the wallet itself is not storing the NFT. I'm a bit confused on that.
No, they haven't integrated. I'm sorry, they haven't. Ledger hasn't integrated the NFT.
So I just won't be able to view it, correct? But it's still, you can still send it to that address.
No, I tried it too, and it won't let you send it to that address.
Okay, I'm confused because I did when I first got into HBAR, I created the Hatchpack and then I transferred my HBAR to Hashpack. And then when I went to go add the HBAR application to my Nano, everything was already included. I had the same address. My funds weren't in there. I guess that's where I'm confused.
Yeah, you could do that, but not for entities that I know of right now. You cannot send the NFT to your Cold wallet. Like it won't. Ledger Nano doesn't support that at the moment. I'll get more info and I'll DM you the info.
All right. So in case you guys had a hard time hearing, he said the wallet that he uses for HBAR right now is called the Hash Pack. Okay, so the Hash Pack, HASHPACK. Okay, Hash Pack, for the HBAR Hedera wallet. So if you win the giveaway from Rooster Cartel today, you will need that along with a Zum wallet or Twofold coin as well, right? What up, Triple X? I know you don't got a question because you don't even know what the fuck we talking about. So what do you want?
I was trying to see if we could get Shiba Inu for the next pub crawl.
I am not talking to you right now, okay? So, anybody else have any questions for our guy, Mr.
Triple X, you're funny as hell, man. But I can just say that Hashpack is actually a cool wallet. It's got a pretty nice viewer and stuff like that. And I don't really have any can't really speak to any functionality of like holding Hedera NFTs in your ledger. It'll hold the token, but again, Hashpack's probably the way to go. It's nice.
There we go. All right. It seems like we have reached the end of our speakers, right? I have nobody requesting to nobody requesting to ask questions. Okay. We still have all three guests here, so you guys could come up here and ask questions if you want to. If not, that's fine too. We can roll into these giveaways, okay? So how this works is, before we get into it, I am going to reset the room. We're going to catch another vibe, and then we are going to go into the giveaways, right? So with this song right here that I am about to play again, this is from our guy Xrp Lemmy and Kamikaze. As I said before, you can catch their music on their Twitter page. Their Twitter page is on top of the Jumbotron, along with the 4 projects that I am ambassador for, which is Combat Kanga, X Parrot, X Spectar, and Xbot. Okay. Xbot has merch open, their merch store open. If you want some Xbot merch, you can use 2COLD, all capital letters, for the promo code and get 7% off of your purchase for some Xbot merch, okay? Along with that, I hope you guys been doing your research and been looking around these 3 projects, website and white paper and whatnot, right? And tuning in and listening to what they've been talking about their blockchain, right? Because the trivia question has to do with projects on top of blockchain, right? That they come from. So with that, we're going to reset the room. We're going to get into this song, Combat Kanga. So this song is by Xrp Lemmy as well as Killer Strider, okay? And guess what, guys? Combat Kanga is not just an NFT project. It is a video. It is going to be a video game, okay? A trading card strategy video game. And guess what you're going to hear in that game? He liked it so much, the creator of Combat Kanga, that this song is going to be in the video game, and you will be hearing this play when this game is released. It is not out yet, okay? It is almost there, but just not quite. So here we go with the Combat Kanga song, y'all, and then we are gonna roll into these giveaways.
This time is different. This time we have a guest, and he shall help us find the next path.
There was a hushed silence as the elder spoke. Lee could feel himself becoming flushed. He was not used to all this attention, and before he could stop himself, he had screamed out over the elder. Why me?
And I roll tide like I'm from Bama. Houston Cougar if I slam a jammer. But I'm not Boule, combat kangaroo, yeah. I am Chris Brown, my haters Karuche. No Rihanna, beat him down, ASAP Rocky. Sub-Zero, Mortal Kombat, I'm cocky. I'm Steve Irwin on my excursion. My co-kangaroo, why they thinking it's Persian? Where the paw is hitting your jaw. My 1-inch punch got them in the crunch. My Kanga stats is really like that. They rocking they hat, but it's really no cap. Like a car with no tires, we land no flat. We put that Xrpl on the map. Kamikaze and Tuco got my back. Tsunami the wave, triangle back, Kanga, wow. All that like Amanda show. Want your man, Randy, wow. Designer, panda, now.
Hop in the scene like Combat Kanga. Hop in the scene like Combat Kanga. Hop in the scene like Combat Kanga. You can't resist like MC Hammer.
This too cold, raw and uncut. You know the vibes. If you're trying to catch a one-on-one fade, Combat Kanga coming through with the 1-inch punch. Bring your Joeys with you if you want a brawl. We'll catch you in the way of the paw video game all day.
We kicking it, plot is thickening. NFT game, man, we winning it. Short hands, but we be swinging them. Punchlines, yeah, they be feeling them. We are kangaroos in combat, stronger than koalas and wombats. Keep it cooler than Kangaroo Jack. Like a boomerang, we coming back. But the team is in it to win it though. Fighting against all of these dingoes. Winning house, my XP grow. Hop in the scene, fighting toe to toe. We in combat, we ain't no wannabes. Rocco's modern life, we ain't no wallabies. There's a difference in size and speed. Hop in the scene, so we're in the lead.
Combat Kanga, wow. All that like Amanda show. Want your man, Randy, wow. Designer, panda, now.
Hop in the scene like Combat Kanga. Hop in the scene like Combat Kanga. Hop in the scene like Combat Kanga. You can't resist like
It
MC
has
Hammer.
been a long and interesting day. Kangaroo, you are no longer a stranger to us. I believe we can help you, but there is something we must do first. Travel with us on this path. Train us, teach us, and prove yourself when the time comes. Lee looked down at the ground beneath him. He desperately wanted to help his people, but he would be powerless on his own. He grabbed a fistful of dirt and squeezed it until his palm hurt. He slowly raised his head to the elder and gave a silent nod.
Hey, that is Combat Kanga. You feel me? I want to give a shout out real quick to OC, right? My co-host today. Because if it wasn't for OC helping me set up my equipment for these space calls, right, I would not be able to be doing what I'm doing as efficiently as I'm doing it right now, right? So shout out to him. He hosts space calls once a week called The Studio, where he helps people who are into streaming or studio studio productions and things like that, music, all of that type of stuff. He does help with that. If you hop in his space call, he will walk you through, answer questions, and put you up on game. And if you have equipment already and ready to go, and you running into technical difficulties or whatever, if you catch him in his space call and let him know, he'll take the time and walk you through it and try and help you get it all set up correctly. So shout out to him, because without him, we wouldn't be having all of these type of cool little things going on.
Yeah, let's go.
You feel me? So shout out to you, OC. Thank you very much. And I also want to give a shout out to to this guy in the crowd, Gene Michaels, using the chat box, the new chat box feature on these Twitter space calls. He is using it. I'm having a great time texting back and forth with him in this chat box feature, right? He's been asking questions as far as like the music goes and other things. He's posting gifs in here. He's making comments and he's been like doing it since we've started early, like since we started today, right? Right on the ball. He's been in here using that chat box feature. So shout out to you, Gene Michaels. And he let me know that he never heard of Lemmy or Kamikaze, and he was very surprised that there is crypto music, right? He's like, hey, there's crypto music. What? So I put him on, told him to follow those two. I mean, I didn't even tell him. I told him, you know, these are the guys who made the song. He answered back and said, dope. I just started following them. So for that, I am throwing him some Too Cold coin as well, right? So shout out to you, Gene. Yeah, this chat box feature, we're gonna make something happen with this as we start growing these calls.
Too Cold, I just put a comment too.
I don't want to even read your comment. So with that, let us get these giveaways rolling, okay? We got we got 2 giveaways coming from the Songbird Network, okay? From Canary X Token, okay? They're giving away 1 Canary X NFT as well as 100,000 Canary X tokens, okay? We got 50 Xrp coming from Schmeckles, along with the opportunity to be a fixed character in the Schmeckle Invasion video game that is out inside my world, the Too Cold world. Within that game, you will be a fixed character just as I am, just as this guy right here, Triple X Rated, is, okay? You will be a namesake in my world, right? And we have Rosster Cartel giving away 1 Rosster Cartel NFT. That is what he started out with. That is what I put on the promo. And as he was speaking, because he's feeling this energy and what we're doing in here about trying to encourage this cross-chain education, in the middle of his speech, you can hear him say it live on the air. If you go listen back, he is now throwing in 250 H bar on top of a Rosster Cartel NFT. All right. So these are all the things being given away today during the live trivia section, which is where we are at right now at the point of this space call, right? This is the point in which the space call we are at the pub crawl, okay? It is the live trivia section, okay? On top of all the winners who are going to win the sponsored giveaway coins and NFTs, you will also win 2 Cold coin if you are a winner of any of these. All winners will also be receiving 2 Cold coin. So to make it fair and square, OC, you playing or you staying? And just so you guys know, nobody ever gets to see the trivia questions that the projects DM me ahead of time, okay? I do not share them with anybody. And I do make it fair for everybody to have a opportunity to play. So, OC, what are you doing? You playing or you staying?
I am staying, currently driving, but as soon as I get home, y'all better watch out.
All right, so he's got to stay right up there. We got Triple X Rated, has a loser mentality. He's not going to play. That's all right. I already know what time it is with him. We got Ratchet up here. What up, Ratchet? Do you want you got a question or you want to say something before we get started here?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, even though I already DM'd you this, but I'm not a troll because somebody DM'd me that I was a troll. Sorry about that.
No, it's all good. You did DM me, and I do appreciate
Yes,
it.
he is. I know how my people look. He a troll. He a troll too, Cold. Don't believe that's what a troll would say. I'm not a troll. He a troll.
All right. But okay, well, he said he's not, and he hasn't. He came in here, he flew in and requested the mic, so you know how we can spot them out. But you know, he got down. I threw him down there. He wasn't sitting up here trying to request to keep getting on the mic. He DM'd me and you know said that same thing respectfully and said that he liked the Tuco Coin song. So shout out to him. Right, I don't believe he's a troll, so I appreciate you coming up here to clear that up. Right, and I do apologize for accusing you of being one. Right, I just be ready. That's all it is. I be ready. I am with the shit. So just believe that. All right. So let's get this thing rolling. Let's have some fun. Let's start making it rain up in this thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, deviate. The room keeps growing. Is your offer still on the table? Do you want to put that offer still out there, or because I don't even know what to do?
Yeah, the offer still stands, but the criteria is you have to stick around for the end. So I see a lot of people have left, and that's not fulfilling the criteria. So you have to stay.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I haven't even taken a screenshot yet. So I'm just saying because I was gonna announce it again. So I will announce it again. So on top of Deviate is the co-founder of Canary X Token, okay, on the Songbird Network. On top of the giveaway, he is gave away that we already had planned. Once we got into the room and started the pub crawl, he threw out there live on the air as well. He will give out 5,000 Canary coins to everybody in the room. But you have to stay till the end of the space call for the snapshot, okay? I will be taking a picture at the end before we close out. If you are in that picture and I don't tag you once I put the picture up and you comment in there, all of that good stuff, you will be receiving 5,000 Canary X coin. You dig? This is what be happening at the 2 Code Xrpl Cookout Presents calls. You feel me? It just be a lot of magic and making it rain type shit happen with a lot of fun and education and shit talking in between. You gotta have a good sandwich, right? You gotta have meat in that sandwich. You can't just have a fucking mayonnaise and bread sandwich. That shit's boring as shit, right? Weird kids eat that. I know some kids that eat that type of shit. Your baby eat that, X? Fucking
No, my baby
mayonnaise
ain't broke.
sandwich?
My baby ain't broke. We eat bologna around this motherfucker.
All right, y'all. Let's get this thing rolling, okay? Since we have which project? Okay, Canary X has the most giveaways today, right? They have 2 giveaways. So we'll start out with them, okay? And then we'll roll it through and end the giveaway with another Canary X giveaway, okay? So the name of the game is this. 2 trivia questions I am going to read off. First ones to hit the request button, I will pull up in order. You need to answer both questions, okay, in order to be the winner, okay? 2 questions, 2 answers. One about the project, one about the blockchain they're on. So I suggest you get your Twitter fingers ready, your DYOR fingers ready, and your Google fingers ready, okay? Because you got to do a little bit of research in order to win these giveaways, okay? We not just giving shit out just because your profile picture looks cool or because you followed somebody, right? That ain't how we do shit around here, right? You got to work for it a little bit. We got to know that you want the prizes bad enough that you will take it upon yourself to kind of educate yourself in a little bit of a way, right? So you learn and you will earn up in these space calls, you dig? All right, so let's take this away with the first giveaway, okay? The first set of trivia questions is from Canary X, okay? This is a Canary X giveaway. Your very first 2 questions. All right. Canary X was one of the first token projects on the Songbird Network back in December 2021. What was the date the Canary X project made its first tweet announcing itself to the world? What was the date the Canary X project made its first tweet announcing itself to the world? And question number 2 is going to be who is the founders of Flare? Who
No, no, no,
is
no.
the founders of Flare?
Too cold. Too
Those
cold.
ah
That was for the second one. Check
wait.
again.
But because these are both Canary questions, that's why I mixed it up. You feel me? You dig what
Yeah,
I'm
I
saying?
see you. I see
Okay.
you. Do you
All
see it
right.
now? All right.
All right. So, who is the founders of Flare? Right.
No.
So we want a blockchain. Let me see. That's what I'm saying. See, this is how I explained it to you in the DM. We need a project question and a blockchain question for
Yeah, but
one
there's
giveaway.
yeah, but there's sorry, there's two giveaways and there's two questions for each giveaway.
Yes, I understand that. And the
Okay,
second
okay.
question you gave me for this set of questions is another Canary X question. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, okay,
You
okay, okay,
so
okay. I get
you
it, I
gave
get it,
me
I get it.
2 Canary X's and 2 blockchains, so it had to mix it up. You dig?
All right, cool.
There we
I'll
We
go.
got
share.
Dominic requesting first one.
Okay. Dominic is he do not be playing, man. Y'all think this boy be playing? Go ahead, pull that guy up.
You told me to, Carl. You told me Dominic's the one to look out for.
I told you, man. Dominic is he ain't to be messed with.
We
What do
got
you got,
Token
Dominic?
Panda after him.
Figure out the giveaways. Dominic's going a minute here.
Dominic don't give a fuck. He heard the questions. He went and did his research. He did his research ahead of time, is what I'm telling y'all. Y'all, I try to tell y'all all the space calls that I put up that are guest related space calls. Dominic understands the assignment. If there is a guest project and there is a gift box emoji next to that fucking name, he goes and does his research and then brings his ass to a space call. Dominic, tell them what you do because they think I'm lying.
No, but you can't do that. You can't research before the space call.
Why? He's doing his homework. He's doing his own research.
Man, that's cheating.
He's got a
That's
name filled with
usually
people.
Too Cold promote.
Usually, Too Cold announces their giveaways 2 days before the call, so we get some time to make some research through their white paper, the website, and you go on Discord also. So that way
Okay.
we will get the information.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I
But
heard
I gotta
different.
admit, I didn't know that we would get a pub crawl today. So it's kind of a guessing game and a quick research that I'm doing. So I'm gonna try my best.
Oh, now he didn't. Now he didn't research. Now, okay.
Yeah.
I'm the only honest one around here.
Whatever. What you got, Dominic? And then we got
Yes.
Token Panda behind Dominic.
Yeah. So the first tweet, that I see for Canary X, it says November 24, 2021. And for the Flare team, I see that the co-founders are Ugo Filion, Sean Woman, and Dr. Nairi Usher. These are the co-founders.
Deviate. How do you feel about that? Did he deviate from the assignment or did he understand? Where'd Deviate go? Did he leave?
Good one.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I think it depends on what time zone you're in, but yeah, 24th is or 25th. It's November. That's true.
Yeah, he's in Indonesia.
Yeah.
Let's
So that's
go.
probably why. Yep.
Hell yeah, let's go. Winner, winner, chicken motherfucking dinner. Yeah, you did that.
Let's go. Dominic walking away with the first giveaway of the day, right? And So this okay. I'm gonna let you, since you're still sitting right here. What is he winning? Since you got two, what is he getting? The NFT or the 100,000?
Yeah, he gets the NFT.
He is getting the Canary X NFT, and you already know you getting some Tuco coin, my guy. Congratulations to you, Dominic. Dominic, and because we want everybody to have a chance in this thing, Dominic and this other guy named Pee Pee Poo Poo is the reason that we have what is called a timeout period. So if you win the giveaway, you have to sit out the next one, because I'm telling you, if I don't do this, Dominic will sweep this whole fucking floor, okay, with all the giveaways and walk home the biggest winner today and Sunday. And like he's good at what he does. Okay, he understands the assignment, and he goes and does his research, and he's fast hitting that request button. So he's gonna sit this one out to let you guys get a fair chance. Okay, and oh, I think he's rugging. He might have rugged. If you guys take too long, okay, because we're not going to sit here for 50 hours waiting for you guys to look up these questions. If if the timeout, if the next question takes too long to be answered, the person who is on timeout can, after a certain amount of time, can jump back in the race, right? But we try to make it fair and let everybody get in first, right, before we get to him. Usually the winner stays up here on the platform with me. I think he got rugged. And when that happens, you just raise your hand, okay, if you find the answer and people have not come up yet. Or if they keep coming up and getting the wrong answers, I will get to you eventually. But we try to make it fair for everybody. So that is the name of the game. Dominic walked away first with a Canary X NFT. All right, let's get into this Schmeckles giveaway, okay? This is for 50 XRP on top of being able to be a character in the Too Cold world inside the game, the Schmeckles game, okay? That is what you are winning here. And with being a character in the game, you get to design your own character, work with the Schmeckles team. They will bring to life whatever type of character you want to be, a goat, a bull, a dog, alien, whatever, right? And if you want some text in the game type stuff, but you will be a fixed character in my world, okay? So, Schmeckles, what are we walking away with here? How many kilowatt hours are consumed by 100 million transactions on the XRPL? How many kilowatt hours are consumed by 100 million transactions on the XRPL? And question number 2, Schmeckles is a fan token for what adult cartoon? Schmeckles is a fan token for what adult cartoon? I see we got Spaceman here. What you got, Spaceman? Spaceman from outer space. And then we got OC. Okay, hold on. Hold on, OC, before you open your mouth. Spaceman, I think he rugged. Where you at, Spaceman?
Nah, he left on purpose. He left on purpose.
You got 5 seconds to get back up here in case you rugged, because I know that Twitter do be rugging. So we got to keep it moving though. So I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to get back up here, Spaceman. Otherwise, you forfeit your spot to this guy right here, Ochi. Right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, OC, what you got, my guy? Come on, OC.
All right,
You was talking
so
all that shit. I
the
got Cam right here behind you. What you got?
cartoon is one of my favorites, Rick and Morty, and the answer to the 100 million transactions, the answer is 790,000 kilowatts per hour.
Unreal. Fantastic, OC. Congratulations. So, yeah, 790,000 kilowatt hours, which is 95 billion less than Bitcoin and 4 billion less than the Ethereum network. So, fantastic, OC. I'll reach out to you now.
Let's fucking go, guys. Told you guys once I get home,
right?
I gave you guys a warning.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. We had a new player come up on the mic too. We got Cam in the house, right? But unfortunately, Cam, you were a little bit too slow. You got something you want to say, my guy, Cam? What's going on?
Hey, nah, all good. All good. Wanted to answer the Schmeckles one, but bit too slow. So all good.
All right.
Doing
Good to see you here, Cam. Cam's a massive supporter of Schmeckles. He's always on our live Twitch streams and participating in Discord. It is so good to see you being here on the Too Cold Space, Cam. You're a legend, mate.
That's
Cheers, mate.
what's up. Shout out to Cam. Thank you, Cam, for trying to get up here, right? But OC, he did warn us, right? He said when he gets home for us to watch out. But don't worry, guys, because he has to sit his ass right here in timeout. And don't you touch nothing. Not one thing on my desk right here. I'm going to smack your hand so hard with this ruler.
The
Go ahead.
790,000.
Go ahead.
So it's 0.0079 kilowatts per hour per transaction for XRP. So you just got to multiply that times 100 million.
And that's how he came up with the kilowatt answer, right? And that is a lot of energy saved. So again, that is 950 billion less kilowatts than Bitcoin. And
95 billion, not 950. 95 billion less than Bitcoin.
Did I read that? Okay, my bad. 95 billion, okay? 95 billion less kilowatts than Bitcoin and over 40 billion less kilowatts than
4 billion. 4 billion Too Cold.
Damn.
You're multiplying everything by 10.
I keep adding zeros, right? I'm tired or something. So my
Yeah,
bad. Over 4 billion. Shut your ass up. Over 4 billion less kilowatts than Ethereum. Damn, I was saying it in my head, and I guess my mouth fucking is throwing zeros out. All right, so that is the Schmeckles giveaway. We have the Rosster Cartel giveaway. This will be a Rosster Cartel NFT along with 250 H bar coming to the winner's way. Hey, what can you say? All right, here we go. Get ready, y'all. So your first question is, what is ABFT stand for? What does Apple, Beta, Frank, Tom stand for? Okay, and where do the roosters live? Where do the roosters live? Where do the rooster cartels live in? He said it plenty of times. Those are your two questions. And just so y'all know, who's it? We got Ratchet. Ooh, Ratchet came fast. What's up, Ratchet? You got the two answers?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I don't know. I hope I get this. Is the first one attachment-based family therapy? I feel like it's wrong, but
You have to answer both because you said
oh yeah, it is better one. Dang. It's okay.
Hell nah, that is nowhere near right at all.
Okay, I
Go
tried to
back and
give
try
you
again, my friend.
I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt and say that you weren't a troll. And with that answer, you are definitely a troll.
I told you. I
But
know
whatever.
my people. I told you, Too Cold.
I
know my
got
people.
I know, right? I know. I tried to give him the benefit of the
I
doubt.
don't think he's a troll. I think he typed it into Google and that was the answer that came up for him, which is a therapy in mental health. So it's a legitimate thing. It's just nothing to do with crypto.
Yeah, no, come on, we're talking crypto. Like that's definitely not the answer. Definitely not at all. But that's all right. You know what? Because Dominic gonna make you eat your shit and make you feel bad because this is gonna be
Oh,
his
Dominic's up
second.
again.
Yeah,
Big
this is gonna
girls
be
and cup.
his. Shut up. This is gonna be his second win if he wins. What you got, Dominic?
Okay, so the Rooster Cartel is living in Migo's world, and for ABFT, I see that it's the meaning is asynchronous Byzantine fault tolerance.
Rooster Cartel, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm listening.
It sounds like he made up some words for ABFT. Is that right?
No, that's correct. That's correct. The answer is correct.
Hell yeah, let's go. Winner, winner,
Yeah, both
chicken
correct.
motherfucking dinner. Yeah, you did that.
I think we need a spreadsheet of all of Dominic's wins.
Went on ahead and did your research. There you go.
Right. Congratulations to our guy Dominic. Does what he does best. Does what he does best, and came through with another W. Right. Let me ask you this, Dominic. Do you have any H bar like coins or NFTs?
Yeah, I do have some HBAR coin, but this is my first NFT on that blockchain, so it's pretty cool.
That's what's up. Congratulations to you, my guy. Congratulations to you, right? So he has got HBAR NFT coming his way, along with 250 HBAR and some Tuco coin as well, right? So here we go for the last giveaway of the day. Okay, this is for 100,000 Canary X coins. All right. 100,000 Canary X coins is on
Let
the line.
let me be a co-host to make sure you ain't cheating and shit.
All right. Nah, shit, I don't care. I ain't cheating. What I'm cheating, what I'm getting out of this. Let me tell y'all something. So just so he brought that up, right? Let me tell y'all something. The winners at these giveaways, 99% of the time make more than I do, right? I don't charge for this, right? For projects to come. I do let projects know tips are appreciated, right? But not every project tips, right? And I'm not saying whether or not any of these did or not, but when I think about this shit, the winners of these fucking giveaways every fucking week that I hope, man, Dominic, Dominic should be the host so that I can fucking play, right? I need to fucking get Dominic's bags, right? Because Dominic be in here fucking walking away. Man, Dominic walked away. Shit, did he? He won hella XRP a couple like weeks ago or months ago, like hella XRP, right? He won hella FKM tokens when fucking FKM sponsored a giveaway. Man, y'all man, get the fuck out. Anyways.
So are you cheating or not? You never answered the
No,
question.
what am I cheating for? Dominic, do you give me anything out of this? What?
Nah, it's all hard work, a lot of reading.
Right? He does his own fucking research. Shit. I ain't getting shit from him.
Yeah,
All
fuck
right.
reading. Go ahead,
Fuck
Tuco.
reading. You just looked at the pictures, right? You're the logo researcher. All right, here we go. For the last giveaway of the day, 100,000 Canary X. Y'all lucky Dominic has to sit on timeout right now. Otherwise, he would take it from y'all. But I'm telling y'all this right now. If y'all take too long to answer this question, and Dominic raises that hand, and after a certain amount of time, if there is no request coming up, right, a couple minutes, I don't give it like seconds, I give it a couple minutes, right, because we can't sit here all day waiting for y'all. If the winner raises their hand and they could get back in this thing, right? So just know that, right? We make him sit down now, so he still is going to be doing some research. I know he is, because his ass be raising his hand all the time when he up here. All right, here we go. The last giveaway, 100,000 Canary coins. What is the name and ticker name of the 3 tokens that have been and will be released by Canary X? What is the name and the ticker, not ticker name, what is the name and the ticker symbol of the 3 tokens that have been and will be released on by Canary X? And your second question is, the Songbird Network is the Canary network of Flare that has finally been launched. But the Songbird Network is not a test network. What is the name of the actual test network, which is the ticker ID, asset code for the token name, and what is the chain ID for the test network? You made this fucking question hella long and difficult. Ain't nobody gonna remember that.
Sorry.
We got we got Mahim. I'm sorry if I chopped your name. Mahim. We got you with the, is this a construction picture? Yeah. We got you with the survey poll. What you
Hey,
got?
hi. For the first question, there are 3 tokens by the Canary X team. The first one is CNYX. The second one is Canary Alpha, CNYA. And the upcoming DEX token is named Canary, CANARY.
Okay. You got question number 2?
And the question number 2, the testnet for Flare is constant testnet.
Okay, and then he says, do you know what the ticker symbol is for it and the asset code? He's crazy.
Shit. I think the token name is CFLR. Is it?
Okay, and then so what is the ticker ID? That's what you named for the token name. And what is the chain ID? Do you know the chain ID?
The chain ID is 16.
Damn.
Is it correct?
Are you sure about all that? Because you was like taking a lot of deep breaths and guessing a lot.
Yeah, my English
you
is
sure?
not my first language.
Them is your
So,
final answers? Them is your final answers?
yeah.
Hell yeah, let's go. Winner, winner, chicken motherfucking dinner.
It's true, eh?
Yeah, you did that.
Yeah, there you go. Congratulations, my guy. You was nervous, but guess what? You know your shit, because even though you was a little nervous, you threw out some guesses, but them guesses was 100% right.
Yeah. I've
Good
been following
shit.
DV8 for a time now.
That's what is up. So you got 100,000 Canary X coins coming to you, my guy. And if you have a Zum wallet set up as well, you will be getting some 2 cold coin as well.
Wow, nice.
Right?
Thanks.
Yes, no problem. So, with that, my guys, I had fun. I hope y'all had fun. I learned a lot about these projects. Did y'all learn a lot about these projects? Who's that? Oh, that's Mahimi. Okay. Yeah, you got some feedback coming in. So anything, we still have all 3 guests here, right? So let's get some last words from our guests, and then we will close out the pub crawl like we do, right? It seems like everybody's having some fun. If y'all would like to continue to kick it, I will be ending this call, right? But I will I will throw up another space call, right? That way I could get this one up on the YouTube channel, because all of the space calls are put onto the Too Cold YouTube channel so that people can go back and learn, right? And in case they missed it, because Twitter only holds the calls up for 30 days, right? So that I don't have a 50-hour long call to put up on YouTube, I will close this call once we get our last words and this last song in, and I will put another call up and we could continue more crypto conversation and all that good stuff, right? I see our guy X-Rated has time today, so he is always fun to have crypto conversation with. I see Jakes has made it in the room as well, right? He's supposed to be the co-host on the pub crawls, but he has some business to attend to today. So, and we have Elephant Man, right? We got Rippleton in the room as well, which means we have time to continue learning about some other shit that's going on after this. So, let's get some last words from our guys. We got Deviate. You got any last words? Deviate from the Canary X project, coming all the way from the Songbird blockchain.
Yeah, thanks for having me on this show again for the second time, which is always fun to come back and enjoy the education and also music, entertainment, and of course you're a really good host, Too Cold. So yeah, it's really fun to be here, and it's cool to have these communities come together and talk crypto and learn from each other and probably grow a little bit with the experience that we're all having. So yeah, thank you very much.
Yes, no problem at all. Schmeckles, do you got anything you want to say, my guy?
Well, first and foremost, thank you so much, Too Cold, for having us on. You're an absolute legend and an asset to the XRPL. Definitely the best Twitter space host on the XRPL and potentially across other blockchains as well, right? And that's what it's all about. We're sharing love with other blockchains here. A big congratulations to all the winners. Like I said earlier, a lot of the Schmeckles giveaways and competitions and community things that we do is open to anybody. It's not just Schmeckles holders. So give us a follow and you might win yourself some tokens. You know, you might win yourself some XRP. We're going to be on Twitch this week another 2 times. You can win yourself some XRP through those Twitch streams, and a lot of other things that we do, like our art projects, our art competitions, I should say. That's free to anybody. You do not need to be a Schmeckles holder. You don't even need to be involved in the XRPL. Just come and get involved, get back in touch with your creative side, channel in that childish self that you still have within you. That's what it's all about. Let's have some fun together. I can see down in the listeners, there's a lot of really great Schmeckles followers and community members. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Ripple it in NZ. I know you've got a AMA coming up. I'm wishing you a lot of good luck on that. I know you're going to represent the XRPL in the perfect way that you always do. I can see Duncan from Treasuries in the listeners as well. Another project that the Schmeckles project collaborates with. A big shout out to Treasury. Thank you everyone for being here. And of course, congratulations OC on winning the Schmeckles prize. And thank you again, Too Cold.
Yeah. No problem at all.
You forgot about me, James.
Oh, all the love for you, Triple X.
Appreciate it very much, James, coming all the way from the Xrp Ledger side of the block, right? And last but certainly not least, but the most tardiest today. But it's okay, because he is, on the grind, handling his business, you feel me? And working his job, right? His landscaping business. So can't do nothing but respect that. So Rooster Cartel, any last words before we vibe on out of here?
I just appreciate it. It was an honor to be up here with you, Too Cold, and I'm looking forward for more. And if you want to learn more, you can always follow me, message us, join the Discord. Any questions? We're very open for anything. For Dominique, I sent you a message. We'll get you settled right now. I already got the NFT from the secondary. It's ready to hit your wallet with 250 H bar.
Looky there, looky there. Congratulations. Again, congratulations to all the winners. And again, thank you to everybody who has stayed this whole entire time, right? As this song is playing, I will be taking the last screenshot of the day. Everybody who is here when I take this screenshot will also be receiving 5,000 Canary X coins from our guys at Canary X on the Songbird Network. Mr. Deviate right there has thrown that out there at the beginning of the call and said he will carry on that giveaway until the end of the call. And this last screenshot that will be taken is going to be what is going to determine all the people who are going to get the 5,000 Canary coins. Go ahead, DVA.
Yeah, I just want to say to everyone that's here still, just send me your Songbird or Canary X address, and I will try to do this tomorrow because here it's 2 a.m. now, so I got to go to bed. But I'll do it tomorrow. Don't worry.
All right, there it is there. So while this song is playing, like I said, I will be taking the last screenshots. I will be posting a picture of everybody in here. If I don't know your name, I don't know how to tag you, right? If you see your picture in the tweet, simply comment in the tweet and then also get in touch with Mr. Deviate. So in honor of all the information we have received here today, all the knowledge that we have all gained about different blockchains, the number one rule in the crypto streets is not your keys, not your crypto, right? The number two rule is never trust, always verify. Do your own research. So in honor of that, we will continue playing Lemmy's music because this is what we do at all my cookout shows, right? We play Lemmy music because he is educational through his music. And this song right here is not about a project, but it is on the topic of everything we have went over today as far as doing your own research, right? This song right here is called Don't Get Rugged, okay? By our guy XRP Lemmy. His info is on top of the Jumbotron if you want to check out more of his music and all of that on his streaming platforms. Here we go. I'm going to play the song and take these screenshots. So, don't get rugged, y'all.
Gold, raw and uncut, you know the vibes. In crypto, there's things you need to know. These two things should always be first. ED and DYOR.
Don't get rubbed, I'm the XR plug. I keep it sad, call me to Russell's. In the bed market, I'm grizzly with my cuz. Songs on the XRPL, I do it for the love. Don't get rubbed. XR plug. Keep it sad. For the love. They getting rugged in real life. Psyops is the real hype. Beside this cryptocurrency, they think I'm catching real gripes. I've been scammed by Bitcoin. I've been scammed by government. I've been scammed by so-called friends. XRP, that's heaven sent. You got some XRP coins that came from the depths of hell. Did you do your research? Docs the team and oh well. Did you read the white paper? Did you KYC your coin? If I cannot do those things, then me and that coin ain't gone. It's for the fruit of my loins. These words come out like a poem. XRPL Bible, getting runs like shots from a rifle. I wanna have my own title. I wanna ball like I'm Skylar. And if I just got rug, I'm human. I'm gonna be idle. And when my tsunami comes, just know we don't need permission. And if your coin just got rug, know it was self-inflicted. I'm a big well in this mud. You could never go fishing. If only God is my judge, you cannot be my witness. Don't get rubbed. I'm the XR plug. I keep it sad. Call me to Russell's. In the bear market. I'm grizzly with my cuz songs on the Xrpl. I do it for the love. Don't get rubbed. Don't get rubbed. Don't get rubbed. Don't get rubbed. Xrpl. Keep it sad. 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 For the love. If that tsunami come, if your coin just got rubbed, I'm a big whale in this mud. Only God is my judge. Don't get rubbed. I'm the Xrpl. I keep it sad. Call me to Russell's in the bear market. I'm grizzly with my cuz songs on the Xrpl. I do it for the love.
Do your own due diligence and do your own research. Don't ape in just to quench your get-rich-fast thirst. Rug protection will help with rug prevention, because you'll be able to see the signs before it's rug time. Triangular trap tsunami.
Hey, you feel me? That is how we are going to slide up out of here. What's your last words, my guy? What do you got to say, Triple X? Yeah, hello. Can anybody hear me?
Usually we can't keep him quiet, and now we can't get him talking.
Right? Like, what's going on? Yeah, I see you got your funky hand up. What do you want, X-rated? All right, he's over here playing games. I see we got R6 up here real quick. What's up, R6? You want to say some last words, my guy?
No, I can't really. I'm going through bad storms right now. I wouldn't be able to talk too much.
All right, for sure. So with that, again, thank you everybody for pulling up to the Xrpl Cookout presents the Cross-Chain Pub Crawl. All right. We appreciate you coming to learn about these projects with us and all of that good stuff. But unfortunately, it is now over. Give me about 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes. I will put up another space call and we can just kick it and vibe out, right? But for right now, we're going to end this one right here so that I can get it up on the YouTube channel. So thank y'all again. Appreciate y'all. And catch y'all on the next one. Again, real quick, again, if you need to know any of the other space calls that I host throughout the week, it is on top of the Jumbotron. It is also pinned to my Twitter page, my pinned tweet on my Twitter page for my schedule throughout the week of all the calls that I host for scheduled calls. And then throughout the week, I am hosting calls, just chilling with the fam, right? Not recorded and talking and learning crypto with my peoples. And any and everybody is always welcome to join the conversation. So it's a pleasure doing this with y'all and for y'all. Thank y'all. We are up out of here. We gone, y'all. Pub crawl over. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here with y'all drunk asses. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all.
We are out of here.